Boom. Okay. So first things first. The recording is up. So,
No bad words.
huh?
Oh man.
What do you mean? Oh man.
Said no bad words.
Oh.
We can
So I
see
put
everything. We can see everything.
yeah, no, that's fine. I'm doing this on
Okay.
purpose. I put the recording up. It is a unlisted, so only people that have access to the link can see it. The only people who have access to the link are you guys and anybody that you give access to the drive. Um, so yeah, this is where the meeting is. I'm assuming you all know this because you got here, but Paige doesn't know where it is. So here it is. And this is also to the Discord, and this is where I'm going to start putting the episodes, the individual links. And on top of that, I also have this document here, which I call campaign notes. I do this. So on top of what you guys do, this is what I meant on Saturday by I'm going to do some of it. I still strongly encourage you each to take your own notes. But this is what I do, right? So I put the session numbers in red, and like locations and names I bold. Um, and then certain things like, there's the menu. Um, and then Josh said he did a description, but I actually verbatim took your descriptions of your characters and put them here. So you guys can always refer to this. And then just a bunch of things that were like, this is weird. What are the special things? Like S has no beard, G is over 5.5 feet tall, all that kind of stuff. Those types of things I put in here. Things that are underlined. This is typically like if a character mentions something, I don't know if it's important or not. You might find it important or not. But if a character mentions things, I put it underlined. Or does something, I underline it. Yeah, so oops. This is what I do. So I provide this document in addition to anything that you guys want to provide for yourselves or for each other. And so, yeah, that's where you find it. So I just wanted to go through that. So it looks long, right? It's about 7 pages, but it's a lot of pictures. You look at the actual content, the writing doesn't start until page 4. And then it's just like 2.5 pages really of text. So that's what you can look forward to. This is a supplement. So in addition to listening to the recordings, you can also check that to get the highlights. I did that for Josh and Jay in our other campaign. I don't know if you guys ever looked at it. I don't know if any of you will look at it, but it's also useful for me. So it will be there as a replacement/supplement for the recordings that are up there as well. So with that being said, we're going to hop back into this. Oh, sorry, I forgot to check the box. And I think we established that this volume for the music shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
okay.
fine.
So we just finished a rotation. So we are back at the top of the initiative order, which is
Me.
Of course.
Yeah. But Amelia, you're on deck, so there you go. All right, Jonathan, what do you wish to do?
I'm going to attack, or I would like to attack Mr. Grayman right there.
The gray one? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we can't hear anything you're saying when you're facing away from the mic, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that out in the recording.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 just barely hits.
Sweet. All right. It's let's see. Sorry. 1d8. Okay.
plus strength.
Okay. 8 points of damage.
Okay. I believe that's your whole turn.
Yes.
Amelia, you are up.
Cool. Can I attack the yellow one?
Yes. And say what you were going to say.
A 21 hits?
A 21 will hit.
Okay.
I'm wondering, do you add your spell modifier to your flame blade? Nope, just 3d6. Okay.
Yeah. It's 6 points of damage.
6 points?
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys see this other one I have up?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, you said 6
Yes.
on yellow.
Yes.
I actually call that one orange, but that's okay. Where are you? 6 points. Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh, okay. Maybe, like, she takes the flame blade and then kind of slams it down in the middle of the rock thing's head. So it just kind of slices through.
Through the head or through the whole body? Just like a lightsaber just cutting vertically through the whole thing?
Yes.
And it just collapses into a pile of rocks? Not
Pretty
just
much.
rocks, like it disintegrates basically into pebbles that are now scattered on the floor. Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
I do not.
Just as a reminder, not a suggestion, just a reminder, your wild shape is a bonus action.
Okay.
If you do that, you'll lose your flame blade. But I'll think about that. If that's not something you're actively wanting to do right now, I'm going to say let's move to the next.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. That means it's the green one's turn, and it's going to strike at the red one to protect its friendly neighborhood bunk. It misses on the first strike. Natural 20 on the second. The first critical strike of the game. 6 damage to the red one. I rolled a 2. So that was the olive one's turn. Who's number 4? Jacob, you are up.
I'll move closer to the gray one and attack it.
Melee attack, or what are you trying to do?
Let's do Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you can just walk up here and Eldritch Blast if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Works for me. 11. Damn.
11 is not sufficient for this one.
Unfortunate. All right.
That makes it 5, which is the armor, which has already been destroyed, which means it is Bonk's turn. I'm going to roll on behalf of Jay. I have no idea what his stats are, but I could roll it up. He rolled an 11 plus a 3. 14 is insufficient to strike. That makes it Paige's turn. I'm just gonna skip them actually, just to keep things moving faster, which means it goes to Gray's turn. He's gonna strike at you. Kel or Cal? Kel.
Kel.
With a dirty 20. So I believe he hits you. Your AC is a 20 with your shield, correct?
Yes, it is.
I finally got you. I got you with 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And that was the first attack. So he like slams down with a fist, kind of like a hammer fist, right on the top of your head. And scathes you there, but you manage to regain your composure as the second hand swings over your head, and you manage to duck under it with a 9. So he missed you. That was Gray. And I lost him in the sheet. Then there was 9. 9 was orange. He was killed. So then, Josh, it is your turn. Thorn, sorry, it is your turn.
I'll shoot firebolt at the red guy.
I will probably have to move you here to do so because there's a wall,
Okay.
but you can do it from there.
All right. I had a 16.
Total 15?
16.
16. Unfortunately, is not enough to hit.
All right. Then I'll end my turn.
Okay. That makes it Red's turn, and it's going to try to strike at the olive one with a natural 1 and a 7. So it misses, and we go back to the top of the initiative order, and it is, it's Kelsatora's turn.
All right, I'm gonna go back and strike at the gray one again. 19.
19 is a hit.
All right. Does 6 points of damage count? Did it kill it?
I can't find where Gray is on here. 6 points did not kill it. It's still up. It's getting close, though. It's cracking. Amelia.
Is there any way, like, do I have to go and attack something?
No, you do not.
Okay, cool.
Oops.
Then can she just back away a little bit?
Like where to?
I guess closer to Paige's character.
Like behind her? Next to?
Next to.
Okay. Again, that's just movement. So if you would like to hold an action again, you can do that.
Nah, I think I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. Olive's turn. He's like, they're just socking each other. Natural 20 again on the red one, but he only rolled a 1.
Yeah, that's
So
our
the
job.
Red one takes 4 points. It's not looking super great right now, but it's going to take its second strike, which is a natural 2, so that's a 7, and it failed. So that first hit, just like uppercut straight on what effectively would be the jaw. The head almost falls off and then comes back on, and that's for when green hits red. So who's number 4? I believe Jacob. You're up, and then 5 is dead and 6 is dead. So, and then we skip Paige, and then we go to Gray. So Jacob, you're up, and then this one.
I'm gonna hit with Eldritch Blast
Okay.
for 17.
17 does hit.
Where's 10? 10 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
That's cool. I mean, just shoot, and it explode, I guess.
Do you shoot, like, let's say you shoot center mass,
Yeah.
And you just blow the central rock away, and the rest of its body just collapses.
I like that. Let's do that.
Then who did I say was next? Gray was next, and you killed it. Which means Thorn.
Okay. I was just gonna do firebolt again. I had an 18.
18 is a hit.
Okay. Where's my D10? There it is. I got a 3
3.
plus. Where's my character sheet?
Do you add with? See, this is why I needed to see it. Do you add? Jonathan, you should be familiar with it. Do you add a stat to Firebolt?
Fire damage.
Yeah, but it's one. Is it 1d10 plus spellcasting, or is it just 1d10?
I think it's just 1d10, but I may be wrong.
Yeah. No, it is just 1d10. So it's just
Okay.
3.
Bonus actions, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. It's angry at the olive one. It's with a 19, so he finally gets his strike back in. Max damage. Oh wow, it's never been hit. Do this computation real quick. Cool. Finally gets his first strike in there, and he takes his second strike and he misses. So he finally gets a side swipe. It's kind of like, again, if you guys have seen The Hobbit with the stone giants, it's like that, but smaller scale. He just like literally punched the red one, just punched the green one on the side of the face and made it move. But that is its turn. So we're back to the top. Hell,
Can I walk over to the red one and slice at it with my sword?
go for it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Go for it.
I'm gonna
So it's D8. So you choose. You roll the D8 twice, or you roll it once and double it,
double
and then add your strength to it.
15 points of damage.
So what did you roll?
6.
Okay, just making sure. How do you want to do this? It was single digits. It only had 7 hit points. How do you want to kill it?
Can I just slice it clean in half, top to bottom?
Okay,
Copycat.
Yeah. I'll say, yeah, hers was more, but yours was more cinematic because it disintegrated. This one, it just has cracks in it because of all the smashing into it that this one did, as it was bludgeoningly striking it and cracks were developing. You just go in with your sword, take advantage of the cracks that have already formed, and then just pull it apart as it falls onto the ground. This one just kind of stands there because it doesn't know what to do now. You hear the ghostly presence, like that ghostly guy. He doesn't manifest in front of you, but you still hear his voice in your head, each of you, as he says, "Well done, but let's see what you can. Let's really see what you can do." As that can't be right. Yeah, let's do these.
There's an ad going in the background.
Yeah, it's happened before. We're just in the middle of comment. That's the other reason why I didn't want to do Spotify.
YouTube with an ad blocker.
Well, it's spot. If I do YouTube, it apparently comes out too loud. So here's what we're gonna do.
Roy Riders is our enemy.
I don't know how to skip it. Don't know how to skip it. Here we
You
go.
can't skip ads on Spotify.
Well, you can if you pay
Well,
for
if you
it.
pay for it, but
Okay. So we're gonna do things a little interesting here, because while this happens, dirt comes out of the sky. Not out of the sky, sorry, the ground, as these other creatures start to form in these cells. Now remember, this cell has this guy in it. So the mud, basically, it's like mud or sludge, like if you know who Clayface is, kind of comes up out of the ground and it forms, and he just walks through the grate of the cell as these 4 show up. And strangely, like, you don't see anything. There's just nothing but blackness. And then a bunch of bones fly out of the blackness and form into this thing. And I will get a clearer picture of this for you to see.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Can I cast Thunderous Smite while they're doing this?
So here's what I'll do.
It's a bonus action.
Technically, combat was resolved, and so the initiative order is done, and a new round of combat is now starting. So we have to re-roll initiative to determine what the new sequence is. But I realized I was doing this in a stupid way. So instead of just shouting out your numbers, we're going to do this systematically. And so this is kind of the new things you're fighting. I have to mark these as dead because you killed them. Okay. So initiative is, remember, it's your D20 plus everything. So I need 25 to 20. So I see Jacob got a 20. Is anyone else in that range?
Don't forget to add your initiative because I keep doing that.
Right, yeah, it's D20 plus your initiative bonus, which is the same as your dexterity bonus. Okay, so nobody's within 20 to 25 except for Jacob. Okay, you're typing them in the chat. You can call them out, but just in the sequence. Okay.
Josh, you can go first.
So Jacob is first. Jacob is a 20. Mark these off. Desmond is a 20. Miasatra is a 19. And then you said Thorn is going first. Then now Paige is currently out and Bonk is currently out. And then these ones we have. I have to re-roll his. Okay. So Jacob, you go first. Then I need to identify which ones are already out. So I have Olive, green, okay, so this one's the last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 5. Nope. 5, 6. Okay. Jacob, you go first.
So, because D&D Beyond.
Jonathan, you had asked if you could do a thing. If you had rolled high enough in initiative, I would. But these happen really fast. They literally just came out of the ground and started moving. You don't have time to react.
Okay.
The stone ones were slower. These were much faster. But if you had rolled high enough in the initiative order, you could have. But Jacob got a 20, so no. Jacob, go ahead.
Yeah, because D&D Beyond decides to make you pay for things, I forgot I had a certain thing. So I'm going to use this instead. And use Sacred Flame.
Ah! On which one?
Well, the guy in front of me, because I feel like he's going to do
that
something.
One?
Yeah. You have to... Wait, you have to succeed a dex save.
Dex save. Do you know what your DC is?
I need to cross-reference.
It should be 8 plus proficiency plus spellcast modifier.
Yeah, it's dexterity save or taking.
So what is your spellcast modifier? Charisma. Right?
Plus 2. The save DC is 12.
Save DC is 12.
Uh-huh.
He rolled an 11.
Hey, get that. All right, so that's 1d8. Which one? There it is. 3 damage, 3 radiant damage.
And is there anything special about your Sacred Flame? It's not, so for everyone who's curious, it's not actually fire. It's just like, it's like radiating, glowing energy.
Fire like radiance descends on the
Fire.
creature.
Right, but is it like, what color is it? Is it just like bright, like what you would imagine as radiant energy? Where
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Yellowish, goldish energy just like floods out of his hands, again from the book. The book kind of popped up,
Yeah.
and then it flies out of his hands, hitting the clay creature. Doesn't, I mean, you didn't deal much damage. You can tell it wasn't super, and it's still coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia,
Yeah, that's it.
Amelia, you're up, and Thorn, you're on deck.
Can I use my bonus action to wild shape into a panther?
You may. Now I have to look and see. Does your wild shape, it's not concentration, but I believe in your wild shape, you maintain concentration on spells you've already cast, I believe.
Right.
Flame Blade is a... This is interesting. I have to think about it, but for now I'm going to let you do it because it's pretty cool. I will say that your bite attack is still is fire, because I think you said your sword, your weapon becomes a collar. When you...
No, I think it's the weapons become just part.
They're part of you.
Yes.
Right, but you can decide where it goes. So if the flame blade like becomes part of you, it can be a collar, and I'll let you have one of them, right? It can go around your neck, and therefore you have like fire teeth, or it's on your arm, and so your claw attack is a fire. But it can't be both. So you decide. So I will let you maintain concentration. Flame blade will technically still be up. But it only counts for one of those.
Cool. Can I do it on the bite?
Okay.
How far away is the little, like, the blue clay one from me?
This one?
Yes.
Like 20 feet, maybe 25.
Okay.
It should be within range if you're trying to attack it.
Yes. I have pounce, so it says if the panther moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh, okay. So you have to hit it first. So you have the movement down, or the distance down, but you have to roll to see if you can hit it.
Okay.
That's being dumb.
Does a 13 hit?
On the blue one. $13 does not hit it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh. I tried something and it's breaking my computer. Cool. Anyway, I think that was action and bonus action.
Yes.
So I think that is your turn. Which means Thorn, you are up. I don't like that you all get to go before me, but you all get to go before me.
I want to move
back, so I'm 25 feet away from the green guy.
Just straight back.
Yeah, just 25 feet. So I'm 25 feet away from him.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll use Witch's Bolt on him.
Okay.
I got 17 plus 4, 21.
21 hits. Remind me what Witch's Bolt does.
1d12 of lightning damage per turn.
Oh, okay. So it's a long-lasting effect, and he's restrained, I think.
He's not restrained. It just hits him every time until he moves out of my range or I get my concentration broken.
Okay, so it is a concentration spell.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's not Firebolt. That's, yeah, you're doing... Which bolt? There it is. I love this spell. This is a cool spell. How much damage did you say?
I got 9.
9 damage on the green...
Skeletor.
I don't like you. 12 damage?
9.
9 damage. Cool. So that was, I think you all went. So now we have an ad. That's fun.
Business of driving. Yeah.
I haven't gone
So, oh, you haven't?
yet. No.
You're right. You're right. You were after Thorn.
Yep. I'm gonna go to the guy straight down from me. I'm gonna slice at him with a 22.
That hits.
All right. With 7 damage. Oh wait, plus strength is 10.
Okay. Okay. Not only do you all get to go, but he also gets to go before any of my guys get to go. So he's gonna come down here and help you because it's the closest one. That's a 21 to hit. Oh, with 8 hits. And he takes a second strike. That also hits. So 11 damage. Let me write this down real quick. It's on that one, which is this one. Oh, man. Okay. Which one goes first? The order of operations really matters as I'm about to do something. Okay. This one's coming straight for you, Desmond, as he reaches his hand out towards you. And it is a... Find where his attack bonus is. It is a 12 to hit.
And DC's the hits.
It does hit. Okay.
Yeah.
With... Oh. Ooh.
Don't say it like that.
15 points of damage as its hand wraps around you and starts to squeeze you. That was its first attack. It reaches out with its other hand with a 21 to hit with another 10 damage to you.
So I'm dead.
So you're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious. So he's unconscious. Desmond is the first to fall.
What the fuck?
That was that one. Then light blue will do the same thing to Mia. I think you have the stats of your panther. Did you guys figure this out? I think you have the defense. No, that's right. Your wild shape has to go down first before they attack you real ones. That's a 13 on your panther form.
Okay.
What's your Panther AC?
12.
12. So that is a hit. 11 points of bludgeoning damage as it wraps around you and squeezes your torso.
Ay, ay.
Second strike is a 12. A 12.
That, yeah.
So I think I hit again. You said it was a 12?
Yes.
And you take 14 more points.
So, my Panther has 13 hit points, but like, I know that means no more Panther, but like the rest of those hit points don't transfer over to me.
They don't carry over. So the
Okay.
I think I did 15 the first attack. Did anybody keep track of that?
No, I thought it was 11.
11 points. Okay. No. Yes. So 11 points on the first attack. You had 2 left on your Panther. This one finished off your Panther form, so you just revert back to your Elven form
Cool.
with no damage carryover. Did this one go yet?
No.
Okay, that one is supposed to go. This is. This one reaches out to Kelsatora with a 21 to hit. 15 points of bludgeoning damage as it wraps around your arm with your shield and squeezes. You don't lose your shield, but it squeezes on your arm and you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. It takes its second strike against you with another 21 for 14 points more.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious. This one, you have it tethered. What's the range?
30 feet.
30 feet, right? He completely ignores you, runs straight to Bonk, and just for narrative purposes, I'm not even going to roll. You see how it has like this extra arm here that's like a spear weapon? Stabs straight into Bonk, knocking him unconscious as well. And then throws him to the ground. That's his action. We go to the top of the initiative order. Desmond, what would you like to do?
I mean, live.
Oh, you're unconscious. So I need
Yeah.
you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
And what's
So
so successful?
It's just a straight D20. Just tell me what it is.
And
What was it?
is it 10?
10? Okay, so that's one success. Miasatra. Now, I will tell you, you can wild shape twice.
Mhm.
So you can go back into Panther form if you would like. However, you did take damage, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I spare the dying on myself.
You can't because you're unconscious.
I rolled a 7.
A 7.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the first time. Then he did it again. So do another one.
Great. 9.
Okay, your flame blade amazingly is still maintained.
Wow.
So you can wild shape as a bonus action and attack if you would like.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay, go ahead and make a strike.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit, unfortunately. I think that's your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then Thorn.
Yeah.
He gets an additional damage to him that's not even an action from you. So I think you roll another d12 on top of anything else that you wish to do. Because he didn't break the tether from the witch bolt.
Yeah. But if I use the action, then it does break.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
yeah, you have to choose an action to maintain it. Okay.
Yeah. But I forgot to add my modifiers last time. It should have been a 13 hit points damage.
And how you said you did 3 before?
I did 9 before. It should be 13.
So 4 more.
Yeah.
Okay. That significantly hurt it.
Yeah, so the first one was 13. Now I have 10. So you should
10
have
more?
23. Yeah.
A total of 23?
Yeah.
Hold on. A total of 23 damage overall. Okay.
Yeah.
It does not look happy. It's very scorched. And in fact, like the muscle and flesh here, it's like falling off.
Okay, and then I want to move 20-ish feet away from it.
Which way?
Yeah, to the right.
Towards
Yeah.
the thing that's killing. Like, remember, he's unconscious, and there's 2 of these over here and 1 up here.
Yeah, well, we don't have a lot of options.
You could go this way.
Well, then he gets an attack of opportunity because I passed by it.
No, because you can go this way.
Okay, then I'll go that way.
So I'm going to say 10. So you could go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get you to about there.
Okay, that works.
Ish. Okay. Jonathan, I need you to make, or Kelsatora, I need you to make a death saving throw for me.
16.
16? Okay, so that's a success. The green one will strike to try to avenge both. Yeah, it is. The mimicry convinced it. It doesn't go down when the bonk went down. So it's going to take its strike for a dirty 20. So it deals 4 points to this one. Takes its second strike, 22, which is a hit, and then 3. So this green stone is just smashing into the clay, and the clay is starting to lose its form. It's starting to turn into a sludge, and it's barely holding on to its shape. And then it's all of my turn. So this one went first, right? So it's going to go up. I don't want to do this without Paige here, but I don't really have a choice. It would be a 18 to hit, and I know that would hit her. So I'm just going to mark these down. Is a 11. And then a second strike. That's a dirty 20, so I know that'll hit her for another 10. Okay. So this one is now attacking Novi. I didn't do one for this one at all. Last initiative. It's going to come up and they're going to both attack you. You're within range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, Miasatra, first the light blue one attacks you with an 11 to hit. So it misses. 24 to hit on its second strike with 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
So no more panther.
So this one took your panther out. You can't wild shape anymore.
Great.
But now the tannish one is going to reach out to you with a dirty 19
That hits.
with 9 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
and then 21 to hit
That also hits.
and 7 points of bludgeoning.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. You are also unconscious.
Hmm.
I think.
The
Oh, it's
only
this
one
one's.
up.
It's this one's turn. I'm gonna roll a death save for Jay because I didn't. Okay, it's a 19, so he's fine. The natural. I need to know what his is. +4 to hit. 18. I don't know what his AC is, but it's an 18. So the bone creature stabs down into Bonk. I'm going to say it's a hit. He failed 2 death saving throws. Now,
Are you trying to kill him while he's not here?
trust me, I know what I'm doing. Thorn, you may nope, she's down. So I think you and Novi are the only ones that are currently awake.
Yes.
And it is your turn.
What?
Oh wait, we go to the top. I need Desmond to make a death save.
Another 10.
Another 10, so that's 2 successes. Who is after you? Mia, I need you to make a death save. So just roll a d20.
A 2.
So that is a failure. Don't worry, guys. This all works out.
I hope so.
Yeah, we're gonna get Starbucks iced tea after this.
Whoa!
Who was next?
Me.
Thorn.
Okay. The bone guy gets 11 points of damage.
He is hanging on for dear life.
He's still not dead?
He's hanging on for dear life. He's got 1 hit point left. I'm gonna say like his left arm and everything is just completely fallen off. He only has this. His bottom jaw is fallen off. But he is still intact. And conscious. You went. Jonathan or Kelsatora, I need you to make a death save.
12.
12 is a success. Olive will strike. This one is no more. As it headbutts the clay, it falls apart, and there's nothing remaining of it. It doesn't know what else to do. It's going to run up here and try to strike at the bone one. That's a 10. It missed. It will be... I think it's this one's turn. Miss. How do I want to narratively do this? It's difficult to do without you all here. Difficult to do without you all here. This one is going to start moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet towards Bonk. Not towards Bonk, towards Thorn. This one will go here, and we'll just say that battle is happening, and if she gets here, she can resolve that one if she wants to. I will flash forward to the top of the round here then. Desmond, I need you to make another one.
18.
18, that's another success. Let me know when you get to 3 successes. Was that 3?
That's 3.
Okay, so you're no longer bleeding out. You're not conscious, but you're not bleeding out. Mia, I need you to do the same thing.
19.
19, that is a success. Thorn.
Well, I guess I gotta finish this guy.
Well, he just takes damage, right?
Yeah.
He's dead. It collapses. Pile of bones just collapses.
Okay.
Kel, I need you to make a death save.
At 20.
Nat 20?
Yep.
You come back to consciousness with 1 hit point. And it's your turn in the initiative order, so you can take a turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite. Actually, how do I want to do this? I'm not going to cast Thunderous Smite, and I'm going to back away towards Thorn.
Okay.
Yep, that sounds good. Looks good.
No actions?
I'll hold one. I'll ready my sword if something gets within 5 feet.
Okay. It doesn't know what to do, so it's just charging in. 10 is a miss, but that is a hit. 4 on that. Okay, so this one, the olive one, is acting as basically a bottleneck. I'm gonna roll these attacks. Miss, hit, hit, miss. 12. So these ones are just tackling her down. And this one will strike at the olive one because it's frustrated. That is a miss. And a miss. Oh, okay. Jacob, Desmond, you can, both of you two, Desmond and Mia. Well, actually, not you yet, Mia, but Desmond, you can still roll. If you get a natural 20, you can come to consciousness. If it's not, then just nothing happens.
Oh, I have to keep waiting. All right.
Like, you're not bleeding out, but you may wake up. If it's a nat 20, you wake up.
No, 14.
Okay. Mia, death saving throw.
17.
17 is a success. Again, let me know if you get to 2 failures or 2 successes.
I have 2 successes.
Or, I'm sorry, 3. 3 failures or 3 successes.
Okay.
Gotcha. Thorn.
Okay. Who's by me? Is it Kel?
That's Kel.
Yeah. So Kel. How do you feel about breathing dragon fire?
Breathing dragon fire.
Yes.
Sounds about right. I can do that if you want me to.
It's a 15-foot cone, so if you get up there, you can hit pretty much all 3.
Okay.
So could you.
Can I cast it on myself?
No, you can do it. Like, you have the dragon breath ability. What are you attempting to do?
I was going to cast dragon.
So if you do that, it means that you breathe fire. Or whatever it is. Are you able to give that to someone else?
Acid, fire, lightning, whatever they choose.
Oh yeah,
And
you can give it to them. You can give
Yeah.
it to them. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could give it to myself because it says touch.
Touch one willing creature. Yeah, you can give that to yourself if you want.
Okay. Well, I'll still give it to him.
Is it an action or a bonus action?
That is.
It's a bonus action.
So
That's a bonus.
can he also do as an action and do it twice, one on me and one on him?
No, you can't do a bonus action as an action, unfortunately.
Aww.
But I believe it.
I have a
If
spell.
you provided view it. It doesn't say. Yeah, I think if you give this to him, it's a bonus action for both of you.
Yeah, but if we both go up to that bottleneck, I got a spell that also does a cone. Or no, I have
Yeah?
it's cube. It's a cube. Oh no.
Now, I will draw your attention that it says each creature you may have friends within that 15-foot cone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to work that out. Where it's just
Just draw him
black.
back this way.
Well, it's just black and orange in the cone. If we move up close, we don't really care about the rock guy. He's about to die.
Yeah.
Also,
Well,
we're not
yeah.
friends yet. I would appreciate not dying.
Let's just yell at it, I guess. I mean, attack me and we'll taunt it a little bit.
Oh, we could always just. I can cast a firebolt wait till next turn, because he's probably
Okay.
going to die and they're probably going to come towards us.
Okay, sounds good.
Can we move bulk out of the way as a bonus action?
Yeah, well, it would be an action to drag him.
It's gonna be fine. I believe it's gonna be fine if he stays there.
Okay, then I'll do firebolt. So
Uh,
that
As long as it's not in that one.
yeah,
this
the
one.
black,
Or this one?
the black one. I got 15.
15 is a hit.
Okay, so that's 1d10. So that's 12.
Woo,
12 points of damage.
woo. Ouch. All right. You're back in, Kel.
Hmm.
Wait, can I give him the dragon breath as my
You
bonus
can.
action? And then
Yes, you can.
he doesn't have to use it next turn?
Correct.
Okay, then that was my bonus action. He now has dragon breath.
Okay. So my speed is 35 feet. What's the farthest I can get towards everyone, or towards the
You could make it to this one with 35.
Okay. Here, let me annotate. Can I stand right here?
I'd more likely you'd be in one of these two spots.
Okay, that works actually.
I'll put you right there.
If I hit Desmond, what happens?
He is unconscious, so if you're unconscious, you automatically fail a dex save. So if you hit him, he would take 2 death saves, he'd fail 2 death saves.
But he already got 3 successes.
Oh, that is a very good point.
Wait, and if he's prone on the floor, I'm spewing breath in a cone from my 6'8" height.
That I'll allow it. He'll be immune from that.
Okay.
Thank you.
I would like to use my dragon breath on
15 feet. You'd get. I'd let you get all 3 of them.
Okay, I'll take that. Not
Do
20.
How does this work? Do I make a saving throw, Josh?
Yes. Must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So the stone one is stone. I'm pretty sure will fail. He got a 6, so he's gonna fail. The closest one got a natural 1, so he's gonna fail. And then that's a 4. Yeah, so they all failed their dex save.
All right, so that's 3d6 of whichever damage type you want.
What are the damage types I can do?
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Ooh.
Well, so you gave it to him, so you decide what it is.
Yeah.
We'll stick with lightning. It seems to be working fine.
Okay.
I don't know if they can be poisoned. They are mud.
4 plus 4 plus 6 is 14 points of damage.
14?
Yeah.
To each of them.
At Carvana, we're in the business of driving you happy.
And then there's the tan one.
Make people pretty happy. Yep, Carvana will give you a real offer
14
on your car
is
in
not doing well.
Carvana will
And
pick
then
it up
there's
and
the
pay you on the spot. Carvana has purchased over 1 million cars from happy customers.
where are you?
Visit
Where are-
Carvana.com or download
14,
the app to get a
which
real
is
offer
just
on your
barely
vehicle
alive.
in minutes. Carvana
That was a
Can I
bonus
use you
action.
to- Oh, that was
It
a bonus
was-
action.
Yeah, so you still have your action.
Okay, can I hit the tan one?
Go for it.
All right. Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Okay. How about 11 points of damage?
How do you want to do this?
Can I cut him up into 3 pieces?
3 pieces
3 pieces.
that fall down and maintain their shape until they hit the ground, and then again they disintegrate. Well, not disintegrate, but morph into just like a pudding-ish consistency, and are no more. Olive goes after the black one. 11 is a miss. 8 is a miss. This one strikes at Olive, which is a miss, but that is a hit with 9 points. This Olive thing is still alive. I don't know what Paige's hit points are, but it has done more than 56 points of damage to her in the past round.
That's probably a kill.
I'm gonna say she's probably unconscious, and the blue one is going to do the same thing. Oh, that's a miss, and that's probably a miss too. Wow, that's it. That's all I got. Desmond, see if you can roll to consciousness.
16.
It's a nat 20, or you're just laying there.
Yeah.
And you're not dead though, so someone can heal you. If someone heals you, you do come back up.
Hope so.
Mia, can you do one for me as well? Roll a d20 death save.
14.
14 is a success. So you're in the same situation. You have 2 successes. You're not bleeding out anymore. So anybody heal you and you come back to consciousness, or on your turn, if you roll a nat 20, you also come back up. Your turn.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll just stay there. I'll just shoot another firebolt at him.
Okay.
I got another 13.
13 unfortunately does not hit.
Okay.
Cal.
No.
Yes. Yep.
Can I rush up to the black one and slice at it?
Go for it.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
All right. See how many points of damage. 8 points of damage.
It's still alive, but it's looking pretty roughed out. Green, however, might finish it off. Nope. Nope. It's this guy's turn. Natural 12 is a miss, but a natural 18 is a hit with 11 points of damage to the olive one, which collapses as whenever you guys have been attacked, the hand of the clay thing like grows to the size of what you are, and it basically just crushes you. So this clay creature grows this massive hand as it crushes the stone, and it opens, and the stones just fall into a pile. It took both of its attacks, but this one is now dead set on trying to take Paige out. It only got 1 hit, so she has 2 death saves failed. Desmond, roll again.
11.
Okay. Mia, d20, or you're unfortunately still unconscious.
I'm still unconscious.
Okay. Thorn.
There we go. I got a 16.
16 on Firebolt. That is a hit.
Okay. Then D10. I got a 10. Plus
How-
4,
How do
so
you wanna do
14.
this? How do you want to do this?
Send a firebolt right for his ugly face.
His ugly face
Yep.
turns solid black, and then it falls over, and it's just a pile of mush. Cal.
I want to rush it.
The last one.
Yeah, the last one, whatever color that is. With a nat 20.
Oh.
Dragon breath?
No, you can only do that once.
No.
Um,
I think you can only
And-
do Dragon Breath once.
Until the spell ends. It doesn't say when the spell ends.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
So that's my bonus action.
Right.
I haven't done any other bonus
yeah.
actions.
So until the spell ends, the creature can use an action to exhale the energy. Technically, the Dragon's Breath was an action when he uses it. So when
Okay.
you give him Dragon's Breath, that's a bonus action for you, but it's an action to use it. We did it as bonus action, but it's fine.
10 points of the sword damage.
In total,
Yes.
not bad, but it's still up. And it's its turn. And it's going to reach out at you with a natural 17, so 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And I think you only have 1 hit point, right?
I do.
So you're down, unconscious again, but you're reset, right? Your
Yeah.
fails and successes are reset. As it's going to reach over with a dirty 20. From what you can tell, from what you see, Novi is dead, but something doesn't look right about her body. On 1 strike, and then it'll reach over and it'll attack. It missed you. Okay, back up to the top. So, nat 20. You guys can roll this on not your turn if you want to, just to make it easier. But all 3 of you can roll and see if you get a nat 20.
How many times can I roll?
Just once per round.
I got a 15.
Got a
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Oh, I got a lot. None of them were 20s. Don't worry.
Okay. Then it's down to you, Thorn.
All right, another firebolt. I got a 15.
15 hits.
Okay. And then damage is 9 plus 4, 13.
13 on what? Still alive. Scorched, burning, and hurt, but it's still alive. 2 attacks on Kel's body with a natural 7. Okay, dirty 19. Nope, your AC is 20. Okay. We go through another round. I'm presuming that you didn't get natural 20s, so it's really just a duel between you two. So you get to go again. Thorn?
19.
I got a 16.
16's a hit.
And then my damage is 8.
It collapses to the ground in a puddle. And you hear, once again, kind of a laughter kind of echoes through the hallway. Even though half of you are unconscious, you can still hear it. You don't know where it's coming from, but you hear the laughter. Oops. And here we go. 3 more of these things form out of nowhere.
Damn you, Peter.
You guys were not supposed to last this long. So to keep this moving along, because Jacob and Amelia have been unconscious for a while, these things just kind of pop up out of the ground. Thorn, as you start trying to fight this, I'm just going to narratively explain this. They come up to each of you, and Thorn, you're fighting this one off as best you can, and you watch these things kill everyone in the party before you yourself get stabbed. Something doesn't feel right. You're supposed to be dead, but you're not. And with that, you all just wake back up, right back in your cells. Everything exactly as it was set before the ghostly guy disappeared and the rock creatures came out.
What about our health?
All of you are back to full hit points. Any spells that you used are regained. It's like none of this actually happened.
So why did it?
That's a very good question.
And we'll get to why in a second, but I forget where you guys were in yourselves.
I was in the very bottom
So I know
left.
you were here. You were
Nope.
here?
One left. Nobody was there.
Nobody
Don't
was
put-
here.
No. She was next to me.
No, I was.
Oh, you were next to me, and then
Yeah.
she was over there. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew someone was. Then
Okay.
Bonk's at the
So
far
I know
left.
that you were here and you were here.
Yes.
And I
Correct.
know he was here. I don't know where anyone else was.
I'm where I am.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I don't know about you two. Is this correct?
Yeah.
It was all three of you in the line?
Yeah.
Okay. He's back. And the ghostly guy is in front of you. Now, again, I did that to give you guys some get used to your characters a little bit. But there's a narrative reason as well. The ghostly voice in your head, because remember, it stared into your eyes before any of this was happening. You all just kind of wake up and he's still staring there in your eyes, but something changes about the intensity of the glow of these just inanimate eyes. And it just, you hear the voice in your head again. Interesting. You couldn't get past the weaker part of my defenses. You certainly don't fight like a unit. Perhaps you didn't intentionally steal it. Very well. The cell doors open for real this time. You act. Oh, by the way, you don't have your stuff again. Your stuff is gone again. But the cell doors all open again, except for these two down here at the bottom. They all open. And then you can't move. Like as you try to start moving, you can't quite move. You're still frozen in place. As he stares at you again, and you feel kind of a weird tingle forming on the inside of your forearms. Do any of you look or feel for it or anything? It's this strange itching, burning sensation on the inside of your forearm.
Can we
Yeah.
even look though if we're not able to move?
So that's a good point. You were stuck when he did that, but now that it's happened, you're able to move.
Oh, then yeah, definitely I would look.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would look.
It's almost like it's a clock, but not quite. What I mean by that is it seems to be very slightly adjusting as you stare at it as time goes on, but it's a very strange kind of, it comes into view and then disappears, almost like it's a tattoo of invisible ink. That kind of has the same glow as the crystals and diamonds in the chamber. And the voice in your head says, "You did steal it. Maybe not of your own volition, but you did steal it. So you are responsible. You may go, find it, and bring it back to me before your time runs out, or I will find you, and as parties responsible, you will face the consequences." And he just disappears. Or no, before he says that, he says, anything, make use of anything in the town. It's at your disposal. But bring me back what it is that you took and find the people responsible. And I shall hold you innocent and your debt paid. And he just vanishes from sight. And then this guy just kind of bows and walks out and disappears.
Can I yell? Can you tell us what we took so we know what we're looking for?
So the ghost thingy is gone. That weird, like, floating, bodiless cloak. But this guy, as he's walking, he turns and he says, "It was one of the spears." And then, excuse me, then he turns and he just keeps walking. And with that, combat's over, so you're all free to roam about and do whatever you wish.
So we don't have any of our stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the cell doors are open. Your stuff is in your cells, actually. When he disappears, your stuff is in a pile behind you in your respective cells. So yeah, you have your stuff again. It just wasn't on your person. And it wasn't until he goes down the hallway that you turn around and it's there. Like it wasn't there, and now it's just there.
So how long do you guys want to play for? Because I feel like this might be a decent place to stop where we are.
Yeah.
Not
Not
everyone.
not quite.
So you want us to go a little further?
I mean, it's only been a little more than an hour. There's plenty more to do.
We have the whole
If you
town,
guys
right?
keep going. Huh?
Let's go to town.
Yeah, I was asking if you want to do that without Jay and Paige.
Oh, so that's a good question. That what I would have preferred to have them for was this part. Because this it's always hard to get the party to have a reason to be together. You're all forced together now, because if you don't return what was taken, you're all going to die, is the impression that you have. So whether you like it or not, you've been band together. That's the rest of what happens. This is all what you choose to do. If you would like to wait for them, you can. But in my opinion, this is less. Their being gone is going to have less of an impact on this stuff. But it's up to you guys.
I think we should keep going, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think we can keep going until the town get a little bit into it before we stop.
I guess.
Okay, so remember, your cells are open, but these two are still shut. I need to see this again. Whoa, why are there duplicates? Everybody has a duplicate. Need to see the numbers. But what is everybody thinking?
Where's the exit of this place?
Good question. This is the one. Okay. This. Okay. Did Mia ask the question, or is this Amelia? Like, did your character ask the question? Like, say it out loud, or are you just asking me?
Kind of said it out loud so everybody could hear.
The voice comes back to you, and he says, "When you're ready to leave, just tell me."
Do we all hear that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I, for one, am ready. Well, actually,
Do you want to go talk to the big guy in that cell? See what he's in
yes,
for?
that's exactly what I'm thinking.
All right. Who's going to talk to him?
Me.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Desmond, you tried to talk before. Are you interested?
That's so. I'm gonna try to find that damned cat.
Oh. Well, you can. That's a ritual, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna
You
start
could-
casting that.
You
while I
could
talk to
just
him.
sit down and start doing that if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
For the next 10 minutes while they're talking to him.
All right. So you walk up to the cell. The cell is still shut, locked shut. But unlike in combat, he's not up against the gate rattling it, and he doesn't seem super interested in you. He's just kind of laying in his cot, passively, just kind of laying there. As you walk up to him, he just kind of passively looks at you. He is, again, what appears to be a drow. Very dark. This is a little bit too dark. He has more of like a darker gray, but not this dark gray, but this pale, very pale platinum white, silvery hair. Very pointy ears that you would normally affiliate with elves. This is kind of a good representation of his armor, but he has no weapon on him at all.
Can I try and persuade him to tell us why he's there?
I mean, you can just ask him why he's there.
Okay. Why are you there, my good sir?
Well, much like you, I took something I shouldn't have. But it also was taken from me.
What did you take?
A dagger of sorts.
Can I persuade him to tell us what the dagger is?
You would have to have something specific to try to persuade him.
I have a persuasion skill.
I understand that, but you don't know him. So what leverage do you have to try to persuade him?
We can try
You know
and get
what I
him
mean?
out.
Or can I use mage hands to tickle him?
You can, but strangely enough, like you can cast the magic, but as it goes into his cell, it fizzles out. It fizzles out.
Dang it.
And are you doing this stealthily?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Go
make a stealth check.
Both of us?
No, because he's casting the mage hand.
He's casting. Okay.
I got.
Or sleight of hand. Stealth or sleight of hand, your choice.
I got 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm going to do this to kind of keep people doing stuff. Jacob, you're going to be there for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to take a little bit of time. But Amelia, is there anything you want to do while they're talking to him?
Can I just get closer and eavesdrop?
Okay. Okay. So did you say you were going to break him out, or was that just a thought that you had? And that's directed to Kelsatora.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Did you say you were going to offer to break him out, or was that just an idea that you
That
had?
was just an idea.
I mean, we can offer to try and find the dagger and help him get out.
Not with these defenses.
Yeah, but like we got the deal where if we bring back what we stole, he'd let us go. If we bring back the dagger, he might let him go.
Ooh.
So if he tells us what he stole, then we might be able to find it for him.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to. We could just get the information and not do that. But I mean, he doesn't need to know that.
I think we should ask him.
Pretty sure he can hear you guys.
Not
You're
if we're
right in front of
whispering.
him.
Not if we're whispering.
Not if I
Also,
use
thank you for
message.
piping up.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Oh wow, it's really, really nice to hear from you.
Whatever.
I mean, I could use
Miasatra.
message.
Did you get closer to the cell when they said that?
Yes.
He looks at you. You draw his attention. He's very intrigued by you. He
Ooh.
makes direct eye contact. He just stares there for a second. He gets out of his cot and he comes up to the cage and he says, "So, I can help you if you can help me." And he's looking at you, Miasatra.
Okay.
An elf and an elf. Who would have thought?
I thought he was a bro.
Type of elf.
Drow was a dark elf.
Yeah, but I thought it was bros before elves.
No, it's elves before bros. I just
He
would like
just
to know-
laughed.
I would like to say it is
I
bros
just want
before
to know how
elves.
he can help me, right? How can you help me?
Selfish much?
I
Well, it's
don't
bros.
think he looks at you, Thorn. He says, "I am not bros with any dwarf." He looks back to you, Mia, and he says, "I don't think you want to get into that with present company. Not in this place."
That is a fair point.
Can I use message to just send him a very nasty letter that no one else hears?
You do have to speak, though. It's not silent. You have to speak it. Like you can walk over here and cast message so only he can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, his cell's magical, so I don't know if it worked. But I mean, if it is, I'm going to cuss him out.
There seems to be no effect.
Bastard.
And he looks at you again, Mia. He says, "If you can get my cell open, if you can let me out of here, I can help you. I can help your group, perhaps. But I can help you specifically."
Okay, well, we know that the cells are magical, but do you by any chance, since you're still stuck in one, have any idea as to how we get them open?
At present, not particularly. But a cell, magic or not, does have a key.
I wonder if that
Finds the
weirdo
key.
has it, right? That little weirdo who was here not too long ago. He may have it.
Perhaps. Make an insight check. You can do this too, Kel, since you're still there. And Thorn, if you've come back, you can do one as well.
Nah, I don't like that guy. I'm gone.
I got an 18.
I got a 19.
Ooh, okay. He's definitely holding something back. He knows something.
Hey.
Okay.
Don't trust him.
And particularly when he's talking about the key.
Can I use a history check?
He also seems apprehensive that there's a non-elf present.
Okay, you with the funny looking appearance. How about you back off, right?
I would, if you would be nice. There are many ways you can persuade me to do one thing, but being rude is not one of them.
Please take a few steps away
Why should
from
I?
the cell. Because it is clear that there is something going on, and maybe it would be best if it was an elf to elf talk versus.
What if you decide to not help us?
What if you fall down a hole that randomly appears right by your feet? I don't know. Everything is unpredictable.
Then I have no reason to leave.
Can I come back over while this is happening?
Yeah. As you come back over, he just kind of takes a step back. Oh, great, the dwarf again.
See what I mean? Clearly, he is not favorable of those who are not elves, right?
Had one of
So-
us been nice, none of this could have happened.
Look, we have 2 elves in our party. I like you both. That guy's a dick. I don't trust him. I don't want to help.
Nobody asked for your opinion, short man.
And nobody asked for yours.
Look,
Colored
we
face.
die if we don't work together. I mean, if you want to start beef, we can have beef.
That is not quite
But-
true.
But like, I mean, he can't save.
What
you
did
from
you say?
death.
You don't technically have to work together. You just have to find the spear.
So the other elf decides to finally show up and be helpful.
I was calling my cat. Thank you very much.
Can I pet the cat?
Is he there?
Yeah, it's a magical cat. So yeah, it just kind of appears in your hands when you do it.
This piece of shit getting me in a lot of trouble. Did you steal the spear?
Oh, really?
Me?
A cat?
I asked the cat. Yeah.
Oh, well, remember the conversation we had, Jacob? The cat
Yeah.
just looks at you confused,
Hmm.
and then it kind of meows very lowly and gives you the very subtle no, like it has no idea what.
Alright. You can pet the cat if we let the elves talk. We'll let you know. Because we have to be here anyways.
On your honor,
What honor?
shake my hand.
I cast magic hand and shake it.
Fair enough. Come, dwarf. Let us take their word for it.
Now, what
Just
do
gonna
you
f-
know?
Jacob, can you check your messages, please?
Oh.
Complete? Is it completely or just the chain?
The chain.
Okay. He comes very close to the the gate that's holding the cell in, and he whispers to you, still somewhat apprehensive because there's 2 of you, but he's mostly looking at you, Mia, and he says, I think I know where it is you come from. If you get me out of here, I can take you to someone who bears similar markings. Or I can at least tell you where to find them.
That is tempting.
That's not a lead on where the spear or the
Oh, the
dagger.
spear? I have no idea where the spear is. I don't know where the dagger. He struggles there for a second. I don't know where the spear is. I have no idea what that is. I didn't make it that far into the hallway. What I took was far less sinister.
Who took it from you?
An old associate.
And where can we find him?
What about a show of faith? Get me out of the cell.
We can't.
Well,
Yet.
yes, if you would
He leans forward.
out, we could find the key.
He leans forward and he says, I've been here for many years. I've been planning a way out for many, many months. I've been missing a piece, and I think one of you may have what I need. There is a key hidden in one of the cells. but it won't work because it needs to be activated by something arcane that I do not possess, but one of you may.
Look at the
He
cat.
He starts scanning around, like looking at you, like at your pockets and stuff to see if there are certain things that you may have hidden in there.
Paige,
Hey,
you died.
and then you
Okay.
came back.
Right. I died
Well,
too.
technically, you all died. You were supposed to die before the stone ones failed or all went down. You were supposed to die by the end of the first round.
We're just too cool.
And then
You gave us
Jonathan
too many
went at
spells.
20 and came back up, and Thorn was just destroying everything with his lightning. So I made 3 rounds, and you probably would have killed at least one of those last ones. I don't know what would have happened if you had succeeded.
I look at the
You
cat.
were designed. That battle was designed to be unwinnable, and you still actually did very well.
I tell my cat to go search the other things to find the key that he's talking about.
Okay, so just for some context here, Paige.
Pet the cat.
You cannot pet the cat.
All of the cell doors are open, except for these 2. And there's a guy in here that they're talking to.
Okay. So the fight's over, and they're chatting with this guy.
Correct.
What do we know about him so far?
And I'll also give you the recap.
Okay.
What you gain from what you gather from what happened, because you died, but you weren't actually dead. And then as soon as the last one of you died, you all woke up back in your cell, and the ghostly guy was staring into your eyes still. So you gather it was all almost like a simulation that he played in your head.
Okay, so we're full health and everything. Everything's good.
You're back at full health. All of your anything you've done, like a rage or anything, all that stuff's reset. Spell slots are reset. Everything's done. It's like none of that actually happened.
So he's just playing mind games. Okay.
He was playing mind.
Didn't matter.
No. But and then at the end of that, he agreed to let you go because you are guilty. You did, according to him, you did take something, but you don't know what it was. So he's giving you an opportunity to find it and bring it back to him. And you all have this shared translucent tattoo kind of thing that appears and disappears on the inside of your forearm that kind of adjusts as you stare at it. So it's like you might have a clock on you. You may be racing against the clock to go find this thing and bring it back.
Did you even tell us what it is yet?
No.
Yes.
Someone asked, and all you were told is it was one of the spears.
Yeah, but one of the spears is very vague, so practically no, we don't really know.
Yeah, not really.
Okay.
So yes, that's where we are.
Could I join everybody by that cell?
He is pretty
not a
racist.
fan.
No, he's
He's
really
not.
racist.
He's not a fan of people who are not elves.
So racist.
That is a kind of a drow move.
Jacob, what did you tell your cat?
Go find the key he's talking about.
Well, he didn't tell you where it was. He just said it was in one of the cells.
Yeah. So I'm having it check all of them.
That's not how this is going to work. What cell are you sending him to?
Furthest first.
This one? Or this
Yeah,
one?
sure. Either one.
Upper left. Okay. And what exactly, you're looking specifically for a key?
I guess. As far as I'm told.
No, he said that there would be one of us has something that we have to use to activate something else. So rather than looking for a key, look for something that looks like it needs a key.
No, he said it is a key, but it won't work because it's a non-magical key, and that one of you may have something that will help with that.
I'm gonna ask him, does it look like a key?
The key?
Yeah.
Yes, it looks like a key.
So I send the cat to find a key.
So here's what I need you to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to let you do this for every cell. but if you want to go to this cell, pick which cell, and then roll an investigation check for me. While you do that, you can even do 2 cells if you want, but I do want to hear what everyone else is doing instead of letting you check at each cell.
14 and a 15 per cell.
The first 2 cells, and while I look this up, is there anything anyone else wants to do?
I'll give a hand and help search 1 or 2 more cells.
You don't know what's going on.
She sees a cat looking.
Yeah.
Well, she keeps
And
you guys are
not
talking
walking
about a key.
around.
by the way, you guys had the cat, and then the cat left. So like, this is weird for you guys too.
Okay, I'll just sit still then.
Can we ask what the cat's doing?
Because if we get too close, the racist Drow won't do anything.
Well, the
I don't
Drow
care.
has stopped talking. The Drow
Yeah.
has, unless you keep asking questions, Jacob and Amelia, he's just sitting there waiting.
Oh, wait, you know what? I can't wait. I wanted to ask if this counts. I cast Mage Hand? Is that still active? Oh no, it's only a minute. Never mind.
So if you cast Mage Hand in the cell, it doesn't work. If you cast
No,
Mage Hand
no.
outside, it does.
Well, no. I already did it, but it's only a duration of a minute. Never mind.
Okay, cell number 1. This one up here. There's 2 barrels. Doesn't seem to be anything inside the barrels. Cell number 2, or that one is not cell number 2. That's actually. Nope, that's the cell where the shields used to be stored.
Oh.
So there's nothing in these 2 cells that you checked. I'm looking at the wrong one. These 2 cells. Nothing in these 2 cells.
All right.
While that's happening, again, I'm gonna go around again. What are you guys doing? Are you chatting? What are you talking about? Are you
Trying to figure out
following
what the cat does?
Talk about cars, dude. It's Carvana.
Yeah.
Seriously, I
Um,
can't even hear what Spotify is playing right now. So it's more.
It's every like 5 minutes. There's 30 seconds of Carvana.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask Jonathan, like, what's the cat doing?
I think
Wait,
it's looking for something.
What's he looking for?
That's a good question. I did say I'd step away. I never said I'd step out of earshot.
Yes,
Well,
but they were, the Drow at least was whispering. So if you would like
You
to,
never
you
told
can
us
roll a
that.
perception check. You can
Yeah,
roll. a perception-
wait. To be fair, they had the cat. Didn't I like yell to the cat to go find a key?
No,
You
I thought you had the cat.
No,
Well,
he said we could pet the
also-
cat if
Oh.
we stepped away.
Yes, if you did yell to the cat to find a key, then yes.
Yeah.
You know there's a cat looking for a key.
Okay, then I'm gonna split up and search for the key just to spite them. Just
Okay.
I want to find the key first. So I'm gonna start.
You don't even have the item to help it, right? One of us does.
You
So,
Oh yeah,
don't-
no,
you
no,
don't
I'm gonna
even
do it
know.
not to help them.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Where's the
eat
key
it or
go
something.
to?
Okay.
I'm gonna swallow the key when I get it. If I do,
Can
Yeah,
I mage
right.
pit? Can I mage hand punch him in the gut?
I can do that too. I have mage hand also.
Okay, so Josh, this cell is closed,
Gotcha.
so you can't get into this one.
All right, and I'll try these two.
But I will say, do you still walk up to it?
Yeah, I'll still walk up to it because I don't know it's locked.
Well, you do, because the gate's down. Right? These are the only 2 that have the gates down. Everything else is open.
Okay, then yeah, then I won't go to that one. I'll just walk to
Okay.
these two.
So that one is. You said, is it the middle or the ones furthest to the left? It's these 2, yeah.
Yeah.
10 and 2. So we'll do 10 first. I put him in the wrong one. That's 11. Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
All right. I got a. Where's my investigation? All right, there it is. I got a 13.
13?
Yep.
No key, but you did find 5 gold pieces.
Sweet.
Okay, so we're gonna alternate here. That's where you are. Where are you going? Are you going anywhere? And what are you doing?
I'd like to go to my cells. This one.
Okay. That is cell number 8. Okay.
Would a natural 20 be funny?
Oh, something is really strange with how I did this numbering. It should be cell number 4. A natural 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, a
You
22,
found
but
you needed a 14 on this one.
okay.
You found 4 gold pieces and a small, very shiny metal dagger.
Hmm.
Can I go up to the other locked cell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be in there, isn't it?
Wait, but did he get to go to 2 cells, or what if I want to do another cell?
Well,
So this is where he's going to go next.
Oh, okay.
So the cat is really quick, and there's nothing in these cells. So it's just 2 barrels, and that was it.
Gotcha.
To be fair, technically, I should have let you both do 2 cells, but if we do that, there's not enough for everybody to get a chance. So I at least want to give everybody a chance if there's a cell you want to explore. Mainly I'm talking about you 3.
I still have no idea why we're searching for a key.
So he said, yeah, Novi might not know, but he said that he's offered to help you, or at least her specifically, if you can get him out of the cell. And he said he needs a key to get out of the cell, and the key to the cell is in one of the other cells.
I guess I'll stand there in confusion, just watching everyone run around then, because I don't know what's going on. My character.
Okay. If you would like, you can make an investigation check just in the middle of the floor.
All right. Nine.
Okay. With a 9, I will say, oh, but you have danger sense. You know, magic is in use here, which is not unusual based on everything that's happened. Something is strange. You're confident that that whole battle sequence it was a dream. It had to be. But you feel a little bit of a pinch where the armor sliced your side. And if you look, there is actually a little cut there, like a little bit of a scar. Amelia, you said you came to this cell.
yes.
What are you attempting to do with this cell?
Well, can I just look inside and see if there's anything interesting in it?
Very okay. There's it's black, right? It's pure darkness. It's very strange. Do you stare into it?
Yes.
For a very quick second, you see another version of you staring back, and then it fades. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 16.
You feel compelled to walk towards the gate.
Okay.
As you walk towards the gate, the drow stands up and he begins to reach his hand out saying, "No, don't do that." And then the version of you that you see, none of the rest of you see any of this. I mean, you see her walking towards the gate, but it's like these strange ethereal arms that only what appear that only Mia can see reach out and grab her head and pull her head through the gate.
Oh,
She sticks her head into the darkness, and Mia, you don't know what's happening, but the rest of you just hear a cacophony of screams and shouts. And then after just like 2 seconds, Mia, you pull your head back. It's like nothing happened. But the rest of you look at her and you swear there's like strange tufts of fur on her that weren't there for a second. And then they just kind of disappear. Her eyes are like vertically slit. The pupils are vertically slit, and then they revert back to their normal eyes. That's it. You don't feel any different. You didn't feel any different, and you don't remember screaming. But the rest of you heard her screaming for like 2 or 3 seconds.
cool. So nothing in that cell.
I look at everyone else and it's like, "Oh, heard that, right?
Heard what?
You screaming. What happened?"
What? Nonsense. All I did was look at the cell for like 2 seconds and there was nothing.
Maybe you should
Nah,
double
you're
check it.
screaming.
I think you should double check it.
Right.
Yeah, keep your
Okay.
head back
Why
in there.
don't one of you go and check it instead of making me do it?
Cat, go check it.
You're going to check it?
The cat is.
Oh, the
Alright,
cat.
question.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't we ask the Drow what was in that cell or what's going on with it? Because he seemed to know
You-
that something was up.
You could, yes.
I'd like
Let
to
the,
do that.
let the cat do it.
No.
Let the cat do it.
Explain how you're doing this to the cat.
I just tell it to go into that cell to find the key.
The cat walks up to the gate. Let's see. I need to. Let me think about this for a second. The cat. You said go into the cell.
Go into the cell to find the key.
The
Yes.
cat walks into the cell and it disappears.
That's pleasant.
Hmm. I pick up a rock.
And then it comes back out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do something, but that doesn't matter anymore. Well, I need to check. Does anything happen to the cat?
You detect no difference in the cat.
I say, God damn it. Just get over here.
See, the cat didn't scream, so why are you guys claiming that I did?
Drow,
Well,
what is that room?
Actually, Mia,
Mhm.
roll a perception check with advantage for me.
Okay.
Jacob, damn it, I'm doing it. Desmond, you can roll one too, but not at advantage.
Damn.
You said perception?
16.
Yes, actually, Novi, if you want to as well, you're within sightline, so you can do this too.
Perception check.
Just
Do I get advantage because of the danger
do-
sense?
You do not, because this is not what that is.
All right.
I got an 18.
16.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. Yeah, you're confused. You're still confused as to why she doesn't know why she was screaming or doesn't remember it. Both of you notice the cat and Mia share a very quick glance at each other. Mia, you don't even voluntarily do it. You just look at straight in the eyes. There's this really strange connection you feel now to the cat.
Not a good
Okay.
thing.
Jonathan, it appears, wants to investigate this cell. And I'm going to let him because everyone else has done something. So, Jonathan, you get to search, and then Josh, you get to search.
21.
Which cell is that? Okay. Six platinum pieces.
Ooh.
Which
Hey, we're
one?
getting rich.
Which one are you looking for, Josh?
Whatever one of these two I didn't search before.
You did this one.
The
so
one
you're-
closest to the end, yeah, is the one he didn't do.
That one is okay. So in that cell, there's 2 barrels and a crate. You open both of them, or you open all 3. There's nothing in them.
May I search another cell?
I will let Amelia and Paige. We're kind of
Gotcha.
that's yeah. I want to make sure everybody has a chance, unless you want to just sit there, Paige. But everybody's now searching rooms if you want to search rooms.
I like to go ahead and search one of the cells that haven't been searched yet.
So those are the ones that aren't X'd.
All right, the one directly across from me.
This one?
Sure.
Or this one? Which one?
That one at the bottom.
Okay. Let's do this. Jake, you want this one? No, you were already in this one. Jacob, where do you want to send your cat? I'm just going to let you all pick your cell, and then we'll see what's in.
Awesome. Top left third, the one that hasn't been searched yet.
Okay.
I'm standing at the Drow.
Oh, you're sending your cat, but I'm
Yeah.
marking you there.
Okay, that's fine.
I marked it C
Josh,
for cat.
oh, C for cat works. Actually, it has a name.
So I'm actually trying to find the name right now.
Oh,
How can you not
because-
know your cat's
Okay,
name?
okay. I have
It's-
more than one cat, and one of them has a specific name.
oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot. Okay.
I made it KC for kitty cat. I'll
Josh,
take.
which one. And
I'll
Right
take
now,
this
he-
one.
Right now, he's just a rat bastard.
I'll take this
which one do you guys want? Okay. So Amelia, I'll give you this one if that's okay.
Yeah, that works.
I'm going to do this. Oh, yeah. Again, I mixed the cell numbers up, so this is horribly ineffective for me. 12.
It would not have been this year.
You're
it
on
was.
cell 3 is where you sent your cat. Jacob, where you sent the cat, 3 barrels and a skeleton of a dead body.
Nice.
Just pure bones, nothing on it, nothing in the
Hmm.
barrels.
Hmm.
Amelia, because you're the one. Nope, Jonathan, you're the one next to it. That is cell number 12.
Oh, is it?
You found a copper piece under a floorboard.
Yeah, my cat's doing jack shit.
No, you found nothing. Jonathan
Yeah.
found a piece of copper,
Ooh.
which hold on. Amelia,
Hmm.
in that cell, there's a pile of skeletons,
Oh,
as if a lot of people that have been killed, some of them don't have heads. And all the bodies have been thrown in there.
hmm.
Josh. Hay bales. There's a bunch of like rotting hay in here. Make an investigation check for me.
I got where's my I got a 15.
15. You move the hay bales You find a freshly killed body. Like someone tried to hide it in the cell. No money on his person, but you do find a tag, like a medallion with the initials NPC.
Really had to do them like that?
Rest in peace.
Couldn't have even
Hey.
given them a name.
You find in that cell a stack of mattresses. Make an investigation check for me.
10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Under the mattress, you find a copper key.
Yippee! Okay, I guess I take it over to the druid cell and unlock it.
No.
No. No.
Well,
Don't
make
for
it
listen to
evil?
them.
Huh?
Look,
Do not
you
listen to them.
you go talk to him, and then you decide whether you want to open the cell.
All
May I
right.
have the key?
I'll have a conversation with them then.
Back away, Desmond.
Don't
Can I
tell
go
him you.
back to stand in
don't
front of
tell
the
him.
I am
lockdown?
standing right in front. I'm not. I
Don't
haven't
tell him
moved.
you had the key.
I'll stand right beside you then.
Don't try and tell him you have a key. Just talk to him. See how he likes you.
Okay, I'm gonna say hello to him. How long have you been here?
He just looks back at you and up because you're very tall. And he says, I've lost count of how long I've been here.
Can I
That
Can I ask another question or?
doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I mean, this is a conversation. Like, it's not a, you only get one thing to say. Like, you can keep going, but people can interrupt the conversation if they want to.
He told us he'd been there for years.
Where's my cat?
No.
Okay. What are you in here for?
As I've told the other members of your party, I'm here for reasons not unsimilar to yours. I took something that didn't belong to me, and I was unable to return it, so here I am.
So you actually did it then.
Oh yes, I don't deny it.
I have a name for the cat.
Give me the key.
And why would you insist this besides your freedom? How do we know you're not gonna turn on us?
What benefits does it give me to turn on you?
Your
I have no
freedom, get
quarrel with
drunk
you.
for it.
Yes, if you give me my freedom, I will absolutely go where I will be free. What use is it to me to trade one chain for another?
Can I sleight of hand the key?
Yes. But she gets to make a contested perception check.
All right.
20.
Oh boy. Yeah, I got 17.
With a 20, unfortunately, he does win.
Yep.
So you don't know that you don't have the key.
Did any of us see him take it?
Oh. I want to ask the druid one more question.
No,
You-
it's a stealth.
So it
There's
is a
sleight of hand.
stealth, but so this is where things become blurry.
Drow.
You have to decide if you were actively watching. If you would have been actively watching, you can roll a perception check. If you wouldn't have, it has to beat your passive perception. And he for sure beat your passive perception.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
probably
no.
watching the Drow.
We were all
Right,
staring at them pretty
but
hard.
it's in your pocket, so you would be able to feel it, so you would be able to make a roll. But like Desmond, he's not, unless he's physically watching him. He just has to beat the passive perception of Desmond. But like, I could believe Thorn would be actively watching because he doesn't want the Drow to be released. So watching the key would make sense. But the rest of you, you have to determine, would you have been actively watching the key or
I
no?
wouldn't have.
So if it's yes, I believe for Thorn, that's a yes. You may roll a perception check.
I got a 3. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So you would, yeah, you have no idea either. Okay.
Can I ask the Drow one more question?
Can I
Yeah.
talk?
I mean, again, you can keep the conversation going as long as you want to.
What is going on with the cell next to you on the left?
That, and he kind of looks down for a second. That cell contains a horrifying, indescribable terror.
Describe it. My cat went through it.
Your cat. I did not see you enter with a cat.
Don't worry where the cat came from.
He looks at you inquisitively. Is it a normal cat?
Are any cats normal?
Yeah, that evokes a chuckle from him. I have never seen a natural creature walk through or even gaze into the darkness of that abyss without some effect. So either it's a non-natural cat or it's a phenomenally strong-willed cat.
Oh, it is non-natural, but it is a son of a bitch. That's not the cat I love.
He looks at you, Mia, again,
Mhm.
confused. He just says, "How do you feel?"
How do I feel? Fine. I mean, I feel no different. Everybody's claiming that I was screaming, but I'm not
Well,
really
you
sure I
were.
believe them. Well, you were. Okay. I wasn't talking to you.
That's I'm unsure what happens exactly. But many of the people who have looked into that cell, something strange happens to them. And many times they have to be put down.
Oh. Well,
I can put down my cat? Fuck yes.
Nah,
leave
your
me
cat seems to be
alone.
fine.
Yeah, I know.
Can I beckon towards Thorn to follow me?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
back into Thorn. Yeah, okay.
Yes, I would like to go across the other side of the wall so they can't see me.
We'll use message also. So that, we can whisper. It's just telepathic. We can just speak with our minds.
Hey,
All right. I have the key, my good sir.
Do you want me to eat it? I will
Please.
swallow the key.
Please.
Peter, am I allowed to swallow the key?
You are allowed to swallow the key. Make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Oh, this is good. Okay, I got 11 and my saving throw is +5, so I got 16.
You swallowed it.
That's what he gets for being a dick.
hey. Am
Are
I
you
mute?
trying?
So has anyone found the key yet?
Hold on, guys. Are you trying to get my attention page?
Just the groups, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Can we keep the language PG-13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, no, you're still up here. All right. Soren has swallowed the key.
This is our little secret.
I asked if anyone has found the key yet, because my cat hasn't
You ask if anybody's what?
found the key, as
Oh.
my cat has failed in its duty.
She did find the key.
Did I know that? Because I was just talking. I was just
Did
hanging out
you
with the
announce?
girl.
I think you did announce you had the
She
key.
did.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah. Then yeah, you know she had the key. You think she still does have the key?
can I see the key? Apparently, I have something that will help it.
May have something. There's two of
May.
us.
May, yes.
Sure. I reach for the key and I don't find it.
You don't find it.
I don't have it anymore, it appears.
I look
Really?
towards the others because I have a suspicion.
Yeah, so they went behind the wall to go gossip like little schoolgirls. So
Can we keep walking towards Bonk?
Yeah, I'm just assuming Bonk's just been following you guys.
That sounds like Bonk.
We were discussing how to get out of here, obviously.
right.
Oh well,
so
no.
then-
He did tell you if you're ready to go, you just say the word.
All right, I think we're ready to leave.
I am not.
Right, Thorn?
Yeah, I don't know if we have much more to do. I mean, they have the key. I don't know what they're doing.
We're on a time limit too.
But I
lest
don't-
we
I don't-
forget.
Yeah, I don't want to be with that drawer. So, I mean, I want to leave.
How much time is on the clock?
You don't know.
How?
Remember, it fades in and out. It's not like it's constantly there.
I
So
can't look.
you pull back your arm, like the sleeve of your arm, to look at your forearm. It's not visible. It like slowly comes in and then fades out and comes back in. It's not like it's there constantly. But it's also not like anything you've ever seen before. You don't
Hmm.
recognize what it is. So you imagine it's probably a clock, but you don't know how to read it. So you don't know how much time you have.
I'm gonna bend down and ask my cat if they've seen anything like it.
Again, it has to be visible when you do that. It's currently not visible.
Okay.
But when it becomes visible, I will let you know.
Okay.
If your cat is around, you can try that.
Stupid cat.
Okay, so are we gonna? I mean, three of us can head out. I mean, they already said they don't need us.
I do not think you should go.
You just
It's
told
not
me a
your
little while
decision.
ago.
It is not your decision to make, Crayon Face.
Crayon face. Okay, right. Like I said before, child. No, I think the three of you who have decided to go gather over there are hiding something.
You told us to leave you alone.
This is the one who wanted us to back off,
That
obviously.
Yeah.
was before when we were trying to speak to the Drow. But now that we have
And
all
you're still
spoke-
trying to speak to the Drow. You never retracted your statement.
Yeah,
we
you
are
said you
trying to
didn't
get
need
the
us.
key.
You said we could, we don't have to work together to find the spear.
Can I do a persuasion on Miasatra?
No.
I don't know how you would combat that. What's the DC?
Her will.
Yeah, but what is your will?
Wisdom?
Perception? I guess it might be like a wisdom saving throw. But this is starting to you're borderline into player versus player.
Yeah.
And she just said no, right? So the way that that's typically going to work is if she'll let you do it, I'll let you try. But she said no, so that overrules.
Any
Okay.
D20.
Well, we're
The
gone.
only way, never mind, I won't go there yet. At some point, I will allow you to like charm each other. And if you pass a charm spell, then yeah. But at this point, no, we're avoiding player on player effects.
Okay.
But I will say they have the key and they're not going to give it to you. And without the key, you don't know of a way currently to open the cell. So you're
that
kind of
even-
at a stalemate.
Can I ask him? Do you have the key?
No.
I don't have the key on my person.
Aha.
Peter, is the key magical?
No.
Is that even the correct
No.
key?
You don't know. It's the only key that you found.
So probably.
Well, if
And
we
he
could
told
have
you it
looked
was in
at
a
it,
cell.
We already said
What
we
was it?
wanted to leave, so
I'd tell the Drow that they probably took it and they won't give it to us.
All right, those are
Uh,
harsh accusations.
those are
Okay.
very
Disprove
harsh.
them
So-
then.
If you said this, Desmond, if you spoke this to the Drow,
Yes.
he sits down and he says, "Very well then, worry not, my time will come." And he just lays back on his cot.
Okay.
that was helpful.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody took the key.
Where she dropped it.
Obviously.
Do you guys leave the cell?
No.
We are at a
The-
stalemate.
The
Unless they
other
can
two
leave
of
by
you,
themselves.
the two of you, did you leave the cell?
Not yet, but I'm kind of like on the side of let's leave him. I don't think he's gonna add anything to helping us. And he's admitted that he's probably gonna leave us as soon as he can. So I don't think he's gonna be very helpful, and he's probably gonna be more of a problem than we want.
He's gonna leave us, but not backstab us.
Well, that's
Backstab
debatable.
you.
There's always a chance he could.
I highly doubt that.
He's already made his distaste for me and non-elves clear.
A drow will be a drow, such is the way things are. One may like it and one may not. So we choose our own separate ways. He's there for a reason. We are here for ours.
None of this is my reason.
I will mention the Drow does not seem stressed or disappointed or forlorn at being left in the cell. But he also did mention he has no reason to harm you. And that he never said he was going to help you as a group. He said he had potentially the ability to help part of you. Or a few of you.
Racist.
And he also made his distaste very obvious to Thorn, who is a dwarf. He has, as of yet, to make any aggressive statements to the Goliath that stands before him.
I'm starting to as well. Do we need to leave then? There's nothing else for us to do.
I'm already gone.
I don't see why we should leave him though, because the rest of us are out. Why not him?
We have no choice.
Well,
Actually-
sorry.
Where was this the cell with the body in it?
Yes.
Who had this cell?
Me.
There was a ring on that corpse as well.
Okay, so I found a ring on the corpse.
So if you want to take the ring, you can take the ring.
Yeah, I took the ring.
Okay. It's just a bland metallic. It doesn't even look silver. It's just like a bland steel ring. Anyway, go ahead, Paige.
Another thing to consider is that this might negatively affect the amount of time that we have to find the spear.
As I've been saying.
Because this guy's prisoner.
He
Well, someone
chuckles.
listens to me for once.
You were also his prisoner as well.
We
That is
still
true.
are.
Still are.
He could have made a mistake with you as well, but who knows?
He did not.
He did
He
not.
admitted to it.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
So
I
why
don't know,
not
I'm
let
kinda
him right
torn.
his wrong?
You do the crime, you do the time.
How
So
about we
getting
roll
back in
for
your
it?
cell.
Touche.
Cool. Then let's all go. Let's just leave the drow here and off we go because we have no leads on how to find a spear that supposedly we sold, right?
She does have a point.
Yep, I think it's high time we skedaddle.
Okay. I just need to know, are you guys leaving the cell?
Yes.
You're very insistent on that, Peter.
I am, because I need to know what the marching order is.
We're about to get
I guess
attacked
I
again.
am too.
Are you staying back reluctantly, Mia?
Yes.
As soon as they're out of earshot, he whispers to you, "See you on the other side." And then he just lays back down.
Hmm.
And then with that, if you all are ready to go,
Been ready,
Mhm.
born ready.
I'm assuming you're all ready to go unless you tell me otherwise.
No, I'm good.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can remember this. You magically just disappear outside of the hall. Can we clear the annotations to make this? There we go. You come out, right? Like you don't know how you got in there, but you just kind of emerge. There's just a door that opens and you all step through it and you're kind of out here in the hallway. So this is where you came from. And that's the tavern over there. And there are all of these buildings here.
Hmm.
So you decide which building you want to go to. Did I put all of them there? I did.
Looks like it.
You can go to any of these buildings, and there's also the road. I didn't make that as an option. The road that you got here.
Hmm.
Hey, Thorn.
Yeah,
Remember how weird that tavern was?
yeah, that was a pretty strange place.
It's gotta be there.
What was that?
It's an ad on YouTube.
Yeah, you want to check out the tavern? I mean, we can.
I think we should do that.
All right, so you're going back to the tavern?
Yep.
Oh, that is louder.
Sounds like it.
Just turn it down.
Okay, is that okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
See, I have to find out where everything is now. I think I'm just gonna go grab one of the tavern pictures and say that this is, yeah, we'll just come back to the tavern here. So you all are walking back into the tavern. I'm gonna put you all clustered back around near the door.
Are they coming with us, or did they want to split off?
That's a good question. It's easier if we put everybody in the same place, but if you guys do want to split up, that is an option.
Well, we all have the possible time fake tattoo thingies, so we might as well all go together since we're stuck in this.
That works.
Okay, you come back to the tavern. It's exactly as you remember it. The people are still exactly where they were sitting, unmoved, doing the same thing. Except when you come in, the bartender looks at you, and his I'm gonna look something up real quick. But while he looks at you, he just says, "Aye, visitors, what can we get you?"
Do you have any magical spears?
Magical spears.
Yeah, we kind of lost one. We were just
And
wondering if we
Twister
left
and
it
the
here.
scroll? No. No. I can't say. The only spears that are in the room that are ever in here are the spears you bring with you.
Yeah, we kind of lost one. We were just wondering if we left it here.
Can I walk up
No.
to him?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Can I talk to him?
Yeah, I mean he's actively talking to you right now. He's like, cleaning some stuff out.
Mhm.
Like cleaning cups and stuff, but he's working. But yeah, you can come in here and talk to.
I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna whisper this. I can pay a pretty platinum penny if you can tell us what's going on around here. And can I use my persuasion check, or not persuasion check, my persuasion skill?
Well, so let me think about this. The idea behind it. Huh. So what he'll do, explain exactly what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to get him to give information.
Right.
and-
I get that, but did you say that you're going to pay him, or did you actually like pull the coins out?
I pulled the coins out.
Okay, so he can see the platinum in your hand.
Yeah.
He just looks at you and he says, I'm happy to take any donations that you would like to give, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to offer as far as information goes regarding a spear that you may have left here. I'm not sure I know if any of you have even been here before. I don't know who you are.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Well, thank you for your time. I place a platinum penny or platinum coin on the counter, and I will walk away.
Much obliged. And he picks it up. It is also worth noting that his left eye is blue and his right eye is green. You can make a history check if you want to.
I will gladly. That would be a 21.
Last time you were in the bar, those colors of his eyes were switched.
Thorn.
Yes.
I think I figured it out.
What's going on, buddy?
Something's been flipped. Time has been flipped, I believe. Something, space, time has been flipped. His eyes are different than last time. This is not the place that we were originally. This is as if something new has happened.
It sounds like some pretty advanced magic.
So interesting. Josh, you're a caster. Amelia, you're a caster too. I need both of you to make Arcana checks.
Okay.
Can I also make an Arcana check since I have it checked off?
You can cast spells, but you're not. I think your magic is different.
Okay.
They'd be more attuned to this.
I got a 22.
I got an 18.
Okay. Both of you would know because currently Kelsatora is convinced that something's wrong in the time-temporal continuum. In the dungeon that you just escaped, you know that you can't remember what happened. something obviously happened. You did something and you can't remember what it was. And you do know that there's a type of magic that can affect and alter people's memory. The bartender saying that he didn't remember you doesn't mean that you're in a different place or in a different time.
Okay.
Currently, however, if that is still Kelsatora's theory, then that's still his theory. But both
I
Thorn,
haven't been told otherwise, so it's still my
Yeah.
theory.
Thorn and Miasatra would both know that that's probably not what it is. It's probably some kind of mind-altering magic.
Okay, then I'll bring that up. Like, it might just be memory. He might have his memory erased or modified like we did. We don't remember stealing anything. So they might have erased his memory as well.
Aha. This has to be a game. Someone is playing games with us. Someone is playing dangerous games.
So should we leave or should we stay?
Should I stay or should I go now?
I was going to say the same thing.
Is there an upstairs?
There's not an upstairs. It's a
Okay.
single floor, nowhere to sleep. It's literally just a restaurant with food and drink. Well, there's also like card games and stuff happening.
Can we play some cards?
Like this is a card game over here. You want to play some cards?
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to play some cards?
We do not have time to play cards.
I'm going to leave the establishment.
I would like to leave as well.
Well, how about he stays
I'd like
and plays
to leave.
cards and tries and gets information from them?
Him, right? Sure.
Thank you, Crayon Face, for your wonderful input.
Okay, we're splitting. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this.
I'll go with them to make it simple.
Okay. The place is less cheery than it was when you were last here. And when you leave and you go outside, you're back over here.
Do any of the buildings have markings as to what they might be?
You would have to go up closer to see them.
I'll walk to building 3.
Building 3. Blah, blah, blah. There's a sign out front that says the House of Usamas.
This is a shop. That's a terrible name.
Doesn't give you the vibe that it's a shop.
Hmm.
It gives you more of a, remember, the outside seems different than the inside of these buildings. So without going in, you don't really have an idea of what it is, but you don't get the feeling that it's a shop.
I'll go in anyway.
Okay, so as you open the door, can't remember which of these it is, which means I'm gonna have to pause that for a second. No spoilers. It's this one. As you walk in, there's a guy here performing like illusionary acts in front of everybody. And there's like a crowd of people around him. And there's a guy in the center, the kind of like what you assume to be a sorcerer or a wizard, who you presume to be Usamas. And it's, made of wood, but it's also brick. And he's casting all kinds of illusions and doing all kinds of tricks to a bunch of people in the audience that are clapping.
Wizard for hire. Oh. Let's watch the show.
Fine, thank you.
Did everyone come in, or is it just you?
Oh.
Well, this is a question for everyone, not
I
you.
came in too.
I did not.
Yeah, I'll go in.
I'll go in with Thorn.
So
That's fine, I'll
Mia's
do-
outside by herself.
Yep, just stand outside.
So as you come in, he kind of finishes his act and he turns around and he goes, visitors. He snaps his fingers. The entire audience was also an illusion. It's like the whole building is empty. The whole room is empty. There's nobody in there except for you. And he comes over to you and he says, I can make you see anything that you want, anything at all. But it'll cost you a gold coin.
Can you show me a magic spear?
A magic spear? Well, certainly I can show you a magic spear. And he holds out his hand. Expectantly.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted. I just asked if you could.
Oh, I can make you see anything.
Do you
As
know any
long as I can
wizards?
picture it.
Can I
There's
um,
more than enough of that.
can I disguise self as the wizard that captured us and be like, do you know who this man is?
Yes, you can. He drops. You see how he's holding a staff? That's
Uh-huh.
it's part of his casting process. He drops his spear or his staff and just kind of stumbles backwards. He says, do not cast that image or that portrayal outside of the great hall. That is forbidden.
Then answer my questions quickly.
I fear not for my safety, but more for yours. He
I
does
fear
not
not
take
for my
kindly-
safety.
He does not take kindly to those who imitate his visage.
Do not fear mine. Fear your own if you do not answer my questions.
You have yet to ask me a question.
Do you know of his spears?
His spears
Yes.
of a magical variety? I mean, there are many
We
magic
seem
spears.
to have stolen one.
Well, then you make it appear. What do you want me to do about it?
I'm gonna take off the disguise. You were a magic man.
Indeed.
He's a
Do
man.
you have any idea where one might be if someone were to steal it or sell it?
A magic spear. I'm going to keep doing this, but just as a reminder, I should have reminded you about this earlier. You technically don't have 0 leads.
He said make
Also-
use of the town folks.
Correct. But Kelsatora, before the stone things came out to attack you, remember the guy in the hood did come running back before Novi almost had her head cut off execution style. And he whispered into the guy's ear and he said that in Nesitoft, something very similar had happened. That an artifact was stolen and that the perpetrators had no idea that they were involved. So the same, what you understand is the same thing that happened to you happened to another group of people in another location called Nesitoft. So that is technically something you have to go on. I don't know if that changes how you're going to approach this conversation with him, but just so you're all aware. But currently, Kelsatora is the only person who knows that, unless he has shared that with you.
I have not shared it.
So your question was,
Where
does
would someone sell something like that?
well, if it's one of the Lord's spears, I mean, there are many people who would buy it. Backhanded dealings, criminal rival gangs. maybe
Anyone in
another-
this village?
This village, no. Those items, everyone in this village knows the best location for those items is within those halls. Those by far the safest place and where they belong.
How about Nesitoft?
Nesitoft. Such an artifact could be safely stored in Nesitoft. Perhaps, but it most likely they came to the arrangement many years ago that it should be kept here. To combine the object here with those rumored to have been in Nesitoft would be very dangerous to keep such artifacts close together.
How about a dagger?
A dagger. You'd have to be a bit more specific.
Can I show him the one that I got from the cell?
So you pull that out.
Yeah.
Do you hand it to him or do you just show it to him?
I show it to him.
It doesn't appear to be magical in a sense that, other than the fact that it appears to be of elvish make, but there's nothing excessively arcane about it.
What about the man's daggers? He had many weapons. 2 went missing that I know about.
The man's weapons.
What was his name? The wizard guy?
We never knew.
He didn't tell you. Oh, this guy?
No. The guy I'm talking about that I transformed into.
Oh, yeah, you don't know his name.
Yeah. So I would just say this wizard or whatever. Actually,
You're saying
who is the man that I transformed into?
who
What is
is
his
he?
name?
Well, nobody knows his name. We just call him the Lord of the Village. He was here before any of the rest of us showed up. He gave us refuge. He gives us safety. He provides us with sustenance. He provides us with protection.
Did he provide you with your illusionary magic?
He is a source of many magics I myself benefit from, you could say.
Could you make the spear of which I ask?
I do not know specifically what spear you're referring to. He has many spears in his collection, but while I am a practitioner of the magical arts, I am not myself a forger of them. I make illusions. My specialty is illusionary magic, not crafting and containing magics in such a way.
Amateur, and I leave.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else wants to say to him?
I'll ask, do you know anyone that is very proficient in memory magic?
Memory magics. You tell me. And you see, but just you, your grandfather in the distance behind him. I can play with the mind. And as you leave, where do you find pinned messages in here? There they are. As you turn to walk away, Desmond, you see Val behind him as well. I can't alter memories, but I can see into your mind and make you see things that you yourself can picture. So if you would like...
I'm going to cast Tomology or whatever.
Thaumaturgy?
Yeah. And have the ground tremor and just say, never do that again if you value your life.
The illusion of Val just disappears. My apologies. But your comrade, compatriot asked the question, and I simply meant to answer it. I can see into minds, and I can project what I see as, an illusion for people to see. But that is all. It's respite. There's not much to do in this village. It's rather small. This is where people get their entertainment. Many visitors come, and I can harness things that they have seen and experienced, and I can present them here for the populace to enjoy.
Can you tell when a mind has been messed with by magic?
Can I tell when a mind has been messed with? No, it's more of a... I don't really probe. I don't really... What is the term? It's not like a physician's expedition into the mind. I can't detect if something is wrong. I simply feel what it is that you wish to see, and I can extract it from your mind. And once I have it, I always have it, and I can present it to other people as well. But if something's been tampered with, then the only thing that I can extract is the tampered memory. I have no skill in untampering memory.
Do you know
Also,
anyone who can?
Myself?
Do you know anyone who could?
I don't know of anyone personally. I do know that it is possible to do this. It's rumored to be used, but it's not commonly practiced. I do know that it's not entirely unheard of in these regions of the world. There's a group that exists potentially in the farther down in the cities, a law enforcement kind of group that may be able to help you find someone who can do it, but they hunt those people down because memory alteration magic is frowned upon in this region of the world. So maybe head to the cities and try to find a representative of their security forces, and they may be able to direct you. But up here, we don't tend to have that problem.
What city would you recommend trying first?
Really, from here, there's only a few places you can go.
Nesitoft.
Nesitoft would be one of them.
How far away is it?
Nesitoft, it's about, you could get there probably in 2 days. It's not very far. But the road there is very difficult because you have to go down the mountain to get there, but it's not very far. And then there are three other directions you can go, but I don't have names. I thought I had names for where they were. But there is a city, I'll come up with names for them in the future, but there is a city to the west, and there's a city to the north. Where you all came from is the south. And you can get to, Nesitoft is east. So there's 3 directions you can go, 3 different cities. Nesitoft is east. It's the closest. But you can, yes, that's east. And you can go. Go ahead.
Is it also the city that he was talking about? The group had a similar incident.
You don't know that. Oh, I'm the only person who knows that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
To answer Paige's question, yes. But currently, I forgot your name.
Novi.
Novi doesn't.
Novi.
So I'm going to revise what he said. Speak with Lady Brose in Nesitoft. That's the name. I had to find it while I was talking.
Lady who?
Lady Brose. Brose.
Hmm.
He's a little shaken up because you impersonated a guy that he's afraid of and then shook the ground of his establishment. So he kind of regains his composure and he says, if there'll be nothing more, I'd like to get back to my work, please.
What are you working on?
I've told you what my profession is.
Amateur
Illusory
illusions.
magic, but you must be doing something with it.
Illusions are meant to provide you give illusionary magic a bad name. Illusions are not just used for stealing and theft. I provide entertainment, experiences. I can show people places they've never been to. I can allow people to see things they can only dream of going to see.
And we're to speak to Lady Bros in Nesitoft.
She may have answers regarding where to find memory alteration, practitioners of memory alteration magic.
Thank you. Can I give him 2 pieces of gold?
He gladly takes them.
Okay.
Tell him-
No peering into my mind, please. Just take the gold and I will be off.
Strangely, friend, I can see nothing in your mind. And he just turns away. Like, he didn't mean for that to be something to linger on. He just passively says it.
Thank you.
Someone else was saying something.
Tell him thank you. If there's anything else that he can think of to help us, let us know.
I shall do my best.
Then I leave.
Who should I say the information is for?
Kelsatora.
Kelsatora. Is that your name or a name of the group? Are you a band?
We are a band of sorts, but it is my name, and I shall see to it that any information you procure is put in the right place.
Very good. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Okay, that was house number 3.
I think it is time to go to Nesitoft.
Yeah, we told the rest of the group.
Well, so everyone was in there except
But
for
Miasatra.
Amelia.
We let her know.
But you did feel the ground tremble randomly at some point. While you were just standing outside.
Nice. Exciting.
Where to speak?
Huh? Okay.
Do I have a choice
Yes.
To do what?
to either join or to not? I mean, I think
Keep going.
like before leaving here, we should check all the other buildings, but it seems that some sort of information was obtained. So eventually we should probably head out to wherever you said.
Do as you wish. What does the group want to do?
like to check the rest of the buildings, then head out, just to make sure there's nothing we're missing.
Desmond?
Go to building 4. See what's over there.
Thorn?
I think we can split up and each take a building.
Okay.
Split in 2 groups, and then one take building 4, one take building 2, and then meet up at building 1. Share what we found.
Okay.
How do you suppose we split?
We can just play rock, paper, scissors or something. Or
I shall take Thorn,
Childish.
Crayon Face.
I'm just gonna start walking to building 4.
I will also start walking to building 4.
Okay. And that means the rest of you are going to building 2, I guess?
sure, but
Sounds good.
So I'm going to do building 4 first. It needs to be just a little bigger.
how longer do you guys want to go?
We can do the buildings and then end, I guess.
I will say the buildings is all I had left.
Well then, yeah.
Building 4 is just a living quarters. Remember, there is nowhere to sleep in the tavern. Building 4 is where people sleep.
Is anyone there?
And no one's in there. As you go through, every building is exactly the same. Cookie cutter room. And every room is exactly the same with no locks. It looks just like this. There's just 2 beds and a chest. There's no lock on the chest.
Does it look like there's anyone there, or that anyone lives there?
Not currently. All the rooms are completely vacant, with nothing in them.
Oh.
So is there anything in the chest? Or they
Is there anything to steal?
If you open the chest, there are articles of clothing in there.
Oh.
A lame room. All right. Go to the building 2 then.
Building 2
It's
is
lame.
not a whole lot more exciting, but it is something. Oh man. It's the shop. So there's I just need to make sure I know what race this person is. Wonderful. I didn't say. I'm going to say it's a dwarf then. There's a younger dwarf kind of runs over to you. He says, "Aye, my name's Eshkit. What can I get you?" And so this was basically an opportunity if there were things that you wanted to buy that you didn't buy for yourself at the beginning of the game, this would be your opportunity to buy it. So any objects and things you might think you need, like potions and whatnot, you can buy here.
Okay.
Or anything else you can think of.
How valuable is platinum?
100
Platinum
gold.
is 10 gold.
Oh, 10 gold.
Yeah, it's 10, 10, 10. So 10 copper is a silver, 10 silver is a gold, 10 gold is a platinum.
Okay. And never mind.
Yeah, if you can't think of anything to buy, that's fine. I put it in here as a just in case.
Yeah, I got nothing.
we can come back before we start. That way it gives
Yep.
everyone a chance to think before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because then we can actually go look through the equipment shop ourselves.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is it-
So,
Is it literally anything?
most everything you can think of, you have there. Maybe not magical items, but most everything else.
Okay. So we'll tell them we found the shop.
Yeah.
And we found the living quarters.
So you guys want to look in building number 1 before we leave? Or before we go back to the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so huh?
Yep.
Was somebody okay? That was
No,
just a
no.
yep. As you approach, the doors open before you, and it's kind of like this massive amphitheater. And there are lots of people in this one, and you can tell you've been attuned to look for illusions now. These are not illusions. These are people that are actually here. And it's kind of like, don't insult me because I know some people hate this movie, but if you've ever seen Cowboys and Aliens, where they're kind of staring up at the light, entranced by it, it's kind of like that, where everybody's just sitting in a chair staring up at a light. And on a sign, it says, "The Theater of Dreams."
I do not think we should stay here.
No.
Yeah,
I would
I agree.
very much like to leave.
Same. I've had my mind messed with enough.
So let's go back to the shop.
If it happens again, I might kill someone.
Oops. Okay. And then the shop was this one.
Trying to find better armor, but I don't think I can.
It also depends on the proficiencies that you have. So
Yeah.
I can like what is some things, if anybody's looking for anything. Like you might be, I'm good, I don't need anything, but if there's something you're potentially interested in, just like shout it out.
Well, maybe armor.
Or a better shield.
There's an armor that I'm interested in, but it doesn't have a cost.
Doesn't
I'm
have
good.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
just
you're
a
probably
common
good.
item.
Your hit points are good enough that it doesn't matter. You said you wanted a shield. Oh, they don't have like a whole lot of Okay, so you come in, you say you want a shield.
Yeah.
And he says, what kind of shield? Anything special about it? Looks like you have a shield.
Elves don't use shields that are made out of metal, or is it just armor?
I don't think it has to do with being an elf. I think it has to do with being a druid.
Or maybe it's a druid, right? One or the other. So is there any non-metal shields?
Well, so you have a wooden shield.
Right, but something with a better armor class is what I'm looking for.
Unfortunately, the way the mechanics of the game are is a shield gives you an armor class of 2.
Okay.
What I can say is this is a magical place. So if you want, for instance, some enchantment on the shield that makes you resistant to, for instance, fire damage, it wouldn't give you an AC bonus, but it would half the damage that you would take from fire-based attacks. So maybe we can put an enchantment on the shield, but I can't give you a better shield with a higher AC buff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll think about that and see.
Is it the same with armor?
Armor? No, because there's different classes of armor.
Yeah.
So, and that is something you could buy if you had enough money and were interested in, Amelia. You could get higher armor.
Right.
I'm willing to help fund that.
Like, for instance, hide armor is medium armor. Do you have proficiency with Medium.
Yes.
Okay. So hide armor would give you a +2 to your armor class.
Okay.
And it would cost you 10 gold pieces.
Yeah. No, that works.
Can I? There's something in here. I'm curious. We probably don't have. Does he have elven chain armor?
Elven chain.
Run by a dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find it on D&D Beyond.
Really? I'm looking at it.
Is it literally just called Elven Chain?
Yeah. It's medium, but because I think it's elven, I do have proficiency in it.
Yeah, I don't see it in here.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I mean, it's probably there. It's just not in D&D Beyond. Yeah, I see it on Roll20.
How much does plate armor
Oh,
cost?
it's a magic item. That's why.
Oh.
I'm
Really?
looking at items, not in magic items.
Oh. I just put on armor. I didn't put magic.
Yeah, but I'm searching in. I'm not searching
Okay.
in items. Try this.
Well, I guess how much would it cost?
It doesn't say. So here's what I'll say. Did you ask him if he has it?
Yeah, sure.
I don't have it. I know where you might find some, but maybe you don't want to do that.
You're right. Do you have studded leather armor?
Studded leather? Sure.
All right, can I get that one? How much is
Let me
that?
just close that one. Studded leather. Studded leather. Oh. If you can afford it, yeah.
I can. All right, I'll take that money out then. How much is it?
45 gold pieces.
Okay. Got it. Dope. Can I sell him back my leather armor?
For half price.
Bet. Done.
Oh, can I do the same then?
You can do the same then.
So
Yours
is
is
it
just
half price?
plain leather. So you get 5 gold pieces back.
Okay.
Mhm. I'm okay with this.
How much does plate armor cost?
It's like 1,000, right?
Full plate is expensive.
Okay, never mind.
Also, it's like 1,500 gold pieces.
Oh, not there yet.
And half plate is 750.
Oh man.
Okay. Anything else anyone's interested in purchasing?
No, I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, good for now.
All right. Were you interested in the Elven Chain, or did you stop him? Because he was telling you where at one place you might find it.
Nope. Nah. I do have another question for you, or I guess him. Does he have the moon touched sword?
Such
Maybe
artifacts,
not. That's a
artifacts like that are not maintained in the shop.
okay. That's what I
Those
thought.
are in the Lord's halls,
Oh,
which is also where you may find the Elven Chain. That one may be a little bit not as deep in.
I have a question for you, not regarded. Do you know what the names of his spears are?
The names of his spears.
Like you said, the moon touched longsword might be in there, something similar to that, but it's spear.
I would need something to go off of. Specifically, what is it called?
Could I interrupt?
Yeah.
Ask him, have you heard of any spears that he is missing? Or been stolen?
Missing? Are you telling me that someone has managed to steal something from the protector of this town?
Us, apparently.
No,
You?
but I was what?
Then what are you doing in my shop?
He fetched us to find them. We need stuff.
Oh, that's you. He did tell me some people would be coming by to fetch something for him. But you're fetching something you stole?
And something I didn't steal.
We didn't steal it on purpose. We were under the influence.
We did
and-
not steal it at all.
This doesn't make sense to me, but he told me to provide you with help, so I'm providing you with it.
Ah,
Might that help be at half cost?
or completely free.
Oh, under ordinary circumstances, my doors would be closed to you entirely.
It's because I'm an elf.
Because you stole.
Says you.
You just admitted to stealing it.
I
Charge
said
him
that
double.
he said we stole it.
Where's our dwarf in all of this? Thorn? Sweet talk our friend here.
What are you trying to get out of them?
Useless doors.
Crayon face.
You're not even. You're not even a dwarf.
I know,
Yeah.
but they're my friends.
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
stick together. Friendship, achieves great things.
The bros before elves, am I right?
Yes. Female elves.
Except-
I mean, the male elf hasn't done anything to me yet. So, we're cool.
Hint. The elf that you were told to go check, her name is Bros.
Exactly.
It's an elf named Bros. And you said dwarf. Oh, dwarf before Bros. Never mind. I get the joke. Um,
Not gonna be any help when we find them, are they? Nope, I do not need anything else.
if you needed the name, and he kind of leans forward and whispers, I don't know the name of the spears, but he keeps a name on the trophies, like of the cases that he stores them in. And there is a secret way into those tunnels. And I might
gonna
know the way in.
Are you gonna snitch?
No.
All right, because if he finds us, I'm telling him you told us.
Well, here's the way I see it. If you know the name, it might help you find it. And if I
That's
show you
what-
where the entrance is, then you might find the name.
Why are you
was told to
threatening?
assist you. So if I show you the way, that is assisting you. So my conscience is clear.
I mean,
Yeah,
can I give you like 20 gold to go find the name for us?
I'm not going in there. You go
I'll
in
go.
there.
I'll go. Come on, buddy. Let's talk to me. What I gotta do?
Send the cat. If it can read.
He's too dumb.
Darn, you need to
Not-
give him an education.
No, he's not literally. I just hate him.
It's not good to have a cat they hate.
I don't have a
If-
choice.
If you give me, let's say, 5 platinum, 50 gold, I can show you the way in.
Deal.
All right.
I ain't paying.
And- well, so it would be 50 gold collectively. If any of you contribute or just one of you pay, he will show all of you the way in.
How about he shows me the way, because I'll be paying it all.
I'm just gonna follow.
Yeah, me too.
Yep, I'm
Then I
following.
refuse to pay.
I will gladly give.
I'm not
Gold.
telling you that I'm following.
I mean, fair enough.
It's
I'll
like you
pay it
didn't tell us
all.
you ate the key.
Yeah, fair enough.
We could just split the cost between us.
Yeah, I'll give 10 gold.
Okay, I'll give 10 too. That's 30 there.
I'll give 10.
40.
I already gave him 40. That's
That's
All right.
true. And one of you has platinum, so like,
Exactly.
One of us is asking for all of our platinum, so
Some of us just said that we would help, so you don't have to give away all.
I'm
of
not.
The
I got the knowledge at least. We could find our own way in.
True.
Well, I'll pay 20. We'll just have him show us in.
Would Jay pay?
you can
No.
retroactively later, if Jay wants to contribute, you can decide who gets their money back. But the answer is you are paying for him to show you the entrance,
Sure.
and he will take you to show you the entrance.
Well, can I ask him for a map? You know, dwarf to dwarf,
Yes,
like, hey,
he will draw it for you, and it is written in such a way that a dwarf can understand, but anyone else might have trouble because it's like a secret passage in the mountains. Though Goliaths are mountain dwellers, so it may be intuitive for her to find it as well. But the rest of you may have a little trouble reading it.
Ooh, what about
Okay.
me?
So, I was trying really hard to get you to have two options here. Because as soon as I said Nesitoft, everyone was like, let's go to Nesitoft. You have an option here. You can go to Nesitoft, or you can go into the tunnel. And this is just going to make it easier for me. You have a map to the tunnel. He didn't show you to it. He just gave you the map. You have a choice. Which one do you want to do? Because I have prepared nothing beyond this point. So I need to know where you're trying to go so that I can prepare.
Probably finding the name and then going to Nesitoft.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Maybe we can go back and visit the Drow because we have a way in. Maybe we can get him out.
but we don't have a key.
I wonder why.
That's the one who swallowed it.
Okay,
These are
so
unbased
you're
accusations.
You don't know that. We weren't there when you lost it. We were on the other side of the wall.
That's
Gotcha.
precisely when we lost it. Coincidence?
You don't know that. That's when you found that you lost it. You don't know when you lost it.
She did not move.
Or Novi never found the key.
yeah, she did.
Novi never found
Oh.
the key.
You're speaking as
Yes.
Yeah. Did she show it to anyone?
She told us all.
But did she show
But
it? Have
did
you
she
seen
show
the
it?
key?
I'm trusting her more than I'm trusting you right now.
Typical rivalry. So much fun.
This was not started by me.
It wasn't started by me.
So then get over it.
technically it's the Drow's fault, according to Thorn.
Yeah.
Technically.
He started with me, and then everyone jumped on me. Like, I didn't have any problems with either of you. Like, the guy that was insulting me, that's the guy I had problems with.
So why have problems with us now?
You just
I
said you
didn't.
didn't.
I have never done anything wrong to you. You're the
No,
one that's
I-
insulting me.
Now, though, why continue to have problems with us since we're clearly having to work as a team?
Can
I
it,
have no
crayon
problem.
face. We're
When
not.
have I said? I have never called you crayon face. I have never said a mean word to you. You're the ones accusing me of taking a key when I have never given you any reason. I've never called
You're
you
a
a bad
dwarf.
name or
That is
anything.
reason enough.
See, that's just racist.
Ooh, ouch!
I've done nothing to you.
Just the one with the strange markings on their body, the unnatural elfish appearance.
Says you, who looks like you should be 6 feet under.
The only way to get 6 feet.
Touche.
Stop
Okay.
bickering, children. Survival is key. The Drow will survive by itself or die by itself.
Can I hold the map for a second?
No.
Yeah, I mean, he gave it to you.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna cast comprehend language.
It's not written in the
No.
link. Like, it's.
If
It's a
any
map.
written, so
Oh, I'm
wait,
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're an elf.
yeah.
He gave it to Thorn. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's because he's a dwarf. So it's not written.
That's racist.
Well,
I'm
again,
the one
he
that
wrote
asked
it.
him for it.
Yeah,
You're
he
the one
asked
who was mean to him.
I gave him money.
him-
I bought stuff.
It's not like it's written in a secret code. It's just like images, right? They're not words. They represent idea. I mean, I'm describing words, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
It's not. It's not quite a
Is it a code?
language as much as it is it's a map, right? They're shapes that represent locations.
A glyph, an arcane sigil, stuff like that?
It's not arcane.
No. Those are the things I can't do with that language.
Oh,
And you seems like
Yeah.
you don't want me to be able to comprehend it.
it's not that I don't want you to. It's just that's not how it works. Comprehend language also, I think, is it written and spoken? Yeah,
Written
that's
and
written.
spoken.
It's not written in a language though. You know what I mean? Like it's a map. It doesn't have words.
Okay.
The words. It's not words. It's
I
like
get you. I
a
get you.
picture of a hole, and you're like, yeah, that's
It's symbols,
Yeah.
not words.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I
then
mean,
that's what we're gonna do?
if you want to look at it, I'll show it to you. You just gotta ask.
Nicely, because he will take offense if you don't.
and
I
I
didn't
will
say
let
he had
you,
to ask nicely. I just said he had to ask.
Thorn. I will let you do a intelligence check or a memory check at looking at the map to see if you can just memorize it. From your background, you've done a lot with maps, so you can see if you can memorize it in case it gets destroyed or taken from you. You'll still know where to go.
All right. Where would those be at?
Both intelligence and history are skills.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, while he's rolling, Paige, I found the Goliath. The you know that weird thing where it was like you have skill in whatever. That means you add your proficiency bonus. That's what that means.
I got a
Right,
19.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
That it's one of those things you have that's like a racial feature, and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's like athletic aptitude or something like that. It
Oh,
says
so
you
I add
have,
proficiency. Okay.
yeah, you just add proficiency. That's what that means. What was the roll?
Thanks.
19.
19? Yeah, you got it. You have it memorized. You don't need it anymore.
Okay, I'll give it to
Tell him that, or
Desmond.
he's gonna eat it. Oh, thank you. I'll take it.
That's rude. I just gave it to you.
Mm.
I've done literally nothing to you guys. All you've done is just be mean to me.
Except eat a key.
He never.
You
said he
don't
ate
know
it.
that he ate the
I
key.
don't know that. That's what I'm not talking as Desmond.
But that's not a reason you should be mean to me. Your character has no reason to be mean to me. Besides, I'm
Yeah.
a dwarf.
Yeah, an elf has no reason to be mean to a dwarf.
And back in my day,
I could
there
care
were no
less at the moment.
quarrels.
You guys
Okay,
were
old
fine with
man.
me before.
How old are you?
Old.
That doesn't answer the question.
I was just saying, we all got
Oh, I
along before
really
the Drow
want to tell
came.
you.
Can I ask?
I'm older than most.
So am I. That doesn't answer the question.
Fair point.
Fair points. Let me see what I wrote down because I genuinely don't remember.
Imagine.
Around 400 years, give or take.
Oh. You're on death's doorstep. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be treating you like an elder. All right, pop, let's get going.
Okay. I think this is where we're gonna close.
Okay.
That was a little bit slower and off pace. I know that was a little bit different. But again, to fill that in for those of you who haven't done a campaign before, this is kind of what it's like in the off combat sections. You go around and you talk to people to get information to figure out where to go, right? So it's easy when you have only one option and you can just, oh, Nesitoft, let's go, right? But you would have missed out on some of these other things. if you didn't talk to them. But you did talk to them, and so now you have some other options that you can play with, right? So that's the nature of the game, and so you've decided you're going into the tunnels.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and depending on how long it'll take, we might go straight to Nesitoft. Prepare everything.
Okay.
You're gonna fuck us up, aren't you? Sorry.
Okay.
You're gonna mess us up.
We'll see what happens. I haven't thought that far ahead. I threw a bunch of stuff in here and was like, let's just see what happens. And once again, nothing has gone the way I expected it to go, which is fun for me because you're making me think on my feet, and I enjoy that.
Yeah, we're supposed to have another party member.
Yeah, I'm glad Jay wasn't here because he would have made this really.
Oh, I meant the Drow, but yeah.
Oh yeah, like if Jay was here with the
That
Drow
too.
stuff, like oh my gosh, I don't know what would have.
He had to try to kill it. He would have.
Yeah,
tried
Jay
to kill
would have
it.
opened the door and killed him.
Yeah, me and Jay would have been a bad team for that one.
I had fun.
I had a fun game too, guys. Thank you.